water because I drink water at the beginning of my video. Like, oh, you ain't got to drink water to let us know you drinking water. Like it's not for that.
Hey, bro, let them know you checking in. Checking in.
Hey, you already know who it is, man. Trucker named Jay. Trucker getting fit. Trucker slimming down. A trucker losing weight. You know what I'm saying? Checking in.
And this your boy, King D-Raj, up in the building. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get y'all right, man, because we trying to help y'all out. This is something that needs to be done, needs to be said. We gonna keep it going, okay? Because a lot of people think this is just a fad that we're doing right now, but this is definitely a lifestyle change for me and my boy Jay.
Facts.
And this is something that you guys need to see and know that it's possible. So again, this is why we're doing this. And also, if you disagree, hold on one second. If you disagree with what we're doing, if you have your 2 cents that you want to put in, please send me an email. Okay, right here. It should be down here at the bottom of the screen. I don't know what. There it is. Send me an email. We'll get you on here, and you can say your piece, and and we'll go from there. And also, just in case if Joey is watching or Joey is here, we still waiting on when you're gonna do your 3 days.
Yeah, we forgot about you, cuz.
Yeah. So we're gonna actually make a banner for that. Let's see. When is Joey going to do his 3-day water fast? Let's get Joey up in here. See what he's gonna do.
I can't eat nothing.
Right. So boom, here we go. So yeah, if anybody got anything to say or ask, or if you want to be on the video with us, send me an email. I'll get you up in here so we can see what you got to talk about. Because again, the results, the fact, real quick, because I'm gonna get people in here. Let me see. You see how Jay look like he's taking up the whole screen? Hold on one second. Let's look at Jay real quick. Okay, let's look at him the real way.
What is you talking about?
Boom! Hey, right, look, he's skinnier than a mug. Man, look like about 250 in the picture.
No, man, not 250. But I will say that I wore this for the last year, and it definitely won't this loose. You know what I mean? Loose around the collar. But I think it's some people because the way the way I do my videos, a lot of my videos are predated, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So they maybe a week old, sometimes more than a week. It's just the way I upload them because of the amount of videos I do in one setting. But I think, I seen some comments where I uploaded a video. I think it might have been the one I was talking about being a CDL instructor. And they was like, oh, he gaining the weight back. He putting the weight back on. The fad diet is over. Stuff like that. And, I posted a picture just to let them know, like, look, man, that was back on like day 3, day 4 when I had just got out of the 400s. I'm actually losing weight faster than I thought I would, but I just want to document the journey, you know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, I really want me, my son, my wife, and other family members, friends, and then my subscribers, they're going to want to go back and look like, okay, what was going on, day 5 or what was going on day 7, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get so caught up in what we're trying to do in the destination, we forget to appreciate the journey. I think that's why a lot of people fail at things because they see people who have done things, whether it's losing weight or accumulating a fleet or getting their authority or becoming a broker or whatever it may have you, and they see that and they want to do that, but they don't put the time in to do the research on what it took to get there. So that's why you have a lot of people failing at a lot of things. So that's all my YouTube as far as my weight loss is. It's just that I want to I just want to show how, and I always show everything for the most part. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't hide anything for the most part, unless it's super personal. But I just put it out there and let people do what they will with it. Some people agree with it, some people disagree with it. It is what it is, man. I feel great. What time is it? 8:55 Eastern Standard Time. So in about 30 minutes, I would have completed, day 15?
Yeah.
So we're going into 16 days, straight water, a little Himalayan salt here and there, little electrolytes here and there, and apple cider vinegar. And everything is cool. I mean, like I said, I feel amazing. My clothes are falling off. My blood pressure is coming down, which is the main concern. And what I decided to do, I'll probably make a more specific video, but what I decided to do is on day 30 or around day 30, I'm going to go to patient first and get blood work done. And depending on what my blood work says, more specifically my creatine level for my kidneys, depending on what that says on day 30, it will dictate whether or not I will stop or continue. But I'm fairly confident that it's gonna be fine. My blood pressure is gonna be fine and all that. So I'll probably keep going. I might go to 60 days.
Ooh, hey, bro, you do 60 days, bro. You're gonna be superhuman, bro.
I mean, like, honestly, it's getting to the point where it's cruise control, bro. Like, I can sit around food now. I was having some issues, because, of course, my wife and son still have to eat, and I don't want to force my lifestyle on them. So, with them still eating, sometimes it was a struggle. I mean, hell, we was on the phone a couple nights where I felt like a damn crack addict sitting outside the trap house, like on some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta have it. So, but we stayed strong and we here. You know what I mean? So, I don't even physically. I've been stopped craving food, but mentally, it's starting to get way easier. And I think the biggest thing was because I've been sitting around the house for the most part, not doing a lot of productive things. But I think once I start working again this week and going forward with the CDL instructor, I think that's going to help a lot. I think it's going to help a lot. So I don't see no reason why I would stop at this point. I mean, it's just, I'm used to it.
Hey, so we got Miss Larissa in here. Miss Rankins, when is your husband gonna do his 3-day water fast? Can you get him in here, please? We still waiting on
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse in the building. What up, man? So let's see. Larry June in here. Good for you, dude. Keep it up. Cap in here. Good job, Jay. Yeah, man. It's just, this is important, man. This is very important, and we gotta get people on board. More people need to know about water fasting and knowing the benefits of water fasting, and again, knowing that you can do it on the road. Okay, you can do it on the road. It's tough. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but if you have a why big enough, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? And even she laughing. Even at home, because sometimes depending on who you are, it can be harder at home because you have a car. You can go to any restaurant you want to go to.
DoorDash, Grubhub,
You know what I'm saying? So
she said she'll try it. Hey, wouldn't that be sudden if she do it before Joey? Hey, Joey, I'm gonna talk about.
Don't let your
hey,
wife
Joey,
out.
if your wife do it before you, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's all good fun. But if your wife do it before you, I'm gonna talk about you, Joey.
But it's very beneficial, man. Again, you got to do your research. We're not experts, but we are experts for our own business.
I'm expert on my own body.
Right, but again, the results cannot be denied. Again, if you look at your boy Jay, if you looked at his community, his before and after with those clothes on, man, it's just, there's no denying it. Okay, and what people, we've been taught that you need food to survive. Okay, and just think about this: our body is 75% water. So anything that your body needs more than anything is water. Okay, you can go days. Again, we're going days without eating.
Weeks.
Okay, we're going weeks without eating. Now, going weeks without water, you can't do that. There's no, you will die. Okay, but people have gone on 40-day fast, 60-day, 90-day fast. It's possible. Okay.
She said, "How long we talking? 3 days." That's what we challenge Joey to. 3 days.
3 days, because again, those 3 days will show you how addicted to food you are.
How much food is a part of your schedule?
Right, and how much it will show you. 3 days. You do a 3-day fast, you can be like, oh, it wasn't that bad. Now, during the time, it is, because especially starting out, you're gonna be like, oh, I'm hungry. This and that. It's hard. Yeah. And then after you're gonna start, oh my God, wait a minute, food is that? Why am I so craving over? You're not gonna be craving over apples, grapes, bananas. You're gonna be craving over the trash. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's when I start. When you want to start, it's up to you. Again, I would say depending on what you have eaten in the past couple of days, would go buy a bunch of fruit and vegetables, eat that all tomorrow, eat nothing but fruit and vegetables tomorrow, and then the day after start water fast. That would be the best because you're feeding your body the nutrients you need. So then that your body isn't starving from the nutrients, and then you can go from there. When you just eat crap and then jump into it, that makes it hard.
It's gonna be a rough detox process for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
But I will say
So
a disclaimer. I will say this: how long you can fast, and I'm talking about, the 14, 15, 30 days, 40, it depends on your body. I'm able to go so long because I have so much leftover food and just fat of years and years and years of buildup that my body can eat off of. The most thing that I add to my body is electrolytes just to make sure I don't get tired or pass out. And then the apple cider vinegar and the Himalayan salt for, if my stomach start hurting too long. But if you're 185 pounds, a 30-day fast is unrealistic. Be honest with you. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't do it, but it is going to be it's going to be difficult because you don't have that much fat to live off of. So it depends on your body and your body fat percentage. So that's why, when I say I'm gonna go 30 days, 60 days, you know what I'm saying? I can do that because my start weight for this fast was 409 pounds, which is, for my height, damn near 200 pounds over, what I'm supposed to be according to, doctors and, whatever. But, so that's I will say that because I just want to, and then on top of that, we got to start it off with fasting is not a diet. Fasting is not a fad diet. Fasting is not a get rich quick scheme when it comes to losing weight. Fasting is a completely different lifestyle change. Fasting is a transformation of your body, mind, and spirit.
right.
One of the positive benefits of fasting is weight loss because you are giving your body time to get rid of the junk that's been in it for years. A lot of times we can't lose weight because we're not giving our bodies time to clean. So imagine if you got like an oil filter or something like that in your car, and you don't clean your oil filter, you don't do anything with it, and it just keeps building up sludge and sludge and sludge. What's gonna happen? You're gonna have some problems with that car. Same things with our body. We not getting our bodies time to filter out all the junk that we're taking in. So that's all fasting does physically, but it does so much more, man. I would get into more details, but you guys probably not looking for that type of information. But I will say, mentally, spiritually, I'm noticing some differences as well, man. Just things don't bother me like that anymore, and I feel clearer. Not a lot of, I don't know. You know how you just kind of just get so caught up on something, and then it just ruins your whole day, ruins your mood, and you just feel frustrated for
Yeah.
no reason. I haven't experienced that, man, and then I think that fasting is a big part of that. So I just want to put
Okay.
that out.
So Miss Clarissa said that she will start next Sunday. Next Sunday I will start because I have a party this weekend. Okay, so next Sunday what we want you to do is do the 3-day water fast, and then the Sunday after next. Actually, we're gonna come up here. We'll do this live feed again on next Sunday. Hold on. Next Sunday, a party this weekend. Okay, so I guess she got a party on Saturday, so she'll start it on Sunday.
What up next year?
We'll come up here and do the live feed, and then the next Sunday we'll do another live feed, and you can come up and tell us about your experience. Can we do that? Make videos 2 days. Okay, good. That's good. I want you to, and the experience, and you're going to help get the word out there. So some of these truck drivers out here can get on board to where they're not sitting in the truck and just becoming unhealthy. We can clean your system out. Let's see. Herbert said, I need this live feed. I'm wilding out of the iron skillet. Yeah, see, man. And that is the crazy thing. Depending on what you got, that food is going to sit in your system for a very long time.
Hey, but if I was eating iron skillet right now, I probably would die.
Yeah, and what the normal thing that I would get out of iron skillet was the pancakes, sausage, and eggs. That stuff is going to sit in your system for a very long time. Because what you got to think about, think about your body as departments, right? So your stomach, it needs to break down that food. Now, when you put fruit and vegetables in there, that's what it's used to. That's what that's an easy breakdown. But when you have all these chemicals and all these mixtures of food, it's harder for your body because it doesn't know what to send out to break down what. Okay, because really, when you eat, you should eat. If you're going to eat fruit, you just eat fruit. You really should. If you're going to have an apple, you should have a whole bunch of apples. If you're going to eat pineapples and apples, you want to eat apples. Then you want to wait. Then you want to eat pineapples because those are two different breakdowns. And when you look at it that way, when you take pancakes, you eat sauces with eggs scrambled with cheese. Now your body is confused that okay, what do I break down first? So now it's not going to break down the rest of that stuff. It's going to break down one source of food. Then everything else is just going to pass through your system and just sit in your digestive system. Then that's where colon cancer and all that other stuff comes because the food is just sitting there and it's decaying in your intestines. Okay, so that's what you have to look at. What is the name of it again? It's called water fasting. Is that what you asked? You want to start?
I literally look up like Dr. Bird, Dr. Fang, how you say his name, a healthy alternative. It's tons of research out there on it. I mean, it's almost like, fasting was here long before a lot of this modern day medicine, and it's just almost like as a whole, we just forgot about it, or they wanted us to forget about it because fasting, for the medical field, man, it would kill the medical field. Right. It would almost wipe it out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's you healing your body naturally, so there is no money in that.
Miss Rankin, type in water fasting, your mind will be blown. that's all you got to do on YouTube. It's a ton of videos on water fasting. Water
by actual doctors, not just people like me and D-Rods, but actual doctors, accredited, respected doctors. I would say the main one I would say, look up Dr. Berg, Berg, Dr. Berg. That's the one I listen to the most besides a healthy alternative. But Dr. Berg is an actual doctor. Well, it's a healthy alternative on Facebook and on YouTube. It's just people sharing their experiences with it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're looking for the hardcore information, Dr. Berg for sure. If you're looking for people firsthand experiences and how they've gone through and what it's done for them, a healthy alternative.
Mm-hmm. And truckers getting sitting out fat.
So, water fasting is the truth. My starting weight was 348, now I'm 274, and I am a trucker. That's what's up, man.
Hey, DeMarcus, that's what's up. Again, that's what you can do it, man. And especially being a driver, next gen say he do 16 hours of fasting. That's intermittent fasting. But being a truck driver, really, it's not as hard as you think it is. And again, you can start with the intermittent fasting, where when you go to bed at night and you're not eating, you're fasting. Okay, so say you go to bed at 10 o'clock tonight, and you wake up at 8. What is that? That's 12. What up, sis? What's that? 10 hours? Okay, that's so right there. You already at 10 hours of fasting. So you got 6 more hours to go, and now you at 16 hours. Okay, and you can start off. Me personally, my wife would tell you, no, you need to do this and that. But I would say, if you want to start off, eat whatever you want to eat, you can start like that. That's going to kill the point, but we got to work you into it. So you eat what you want. I would say, give yourself an hour, eat what you want to eat. After that hour, you can no longer eat for the next 16 hours. You do that, and again, that's just working your way. Then you say, okay, because once you do, you eat, you're gonna be like, why did I eat that trash? So now you're gonna try to find, you said that, okay, my bad, cuz.
Oh no, you do
so once you get, so now you're gonna be like, okay, I only got 1 hour to eat today. That's it. Why would I want to put this trash in my body? You know what I'm saying? So that way you go to a Walmart, get you some organic fruit, and then you eat that for that hour. And I'm telling you, will see the difference, man. I like to do the fast. I just don't know how to get started. It's easy. Stop eating. Hey, I was watching your boy, the snake diet junk. Hey, bro, that dude is the truth.
Hey, what? He keep it a buck, yo.
Stop eating, fatty.
Food. This is cough drops I have for my son. You know, people going. You know, people be on there. Oh, he had candy in his pocket.
Right. So, Clarissa said, "How you feel, man?"
I feel amazing.
Smitty, what up? Hey, Smitty, I see you got the app, bro. What's up? Did you start your fast? What you do?
Yeah, I feel amazing, man. More energy than I've ever had. You would think, 15 days without eating, I would be tired, but for the most part, I'm energetic. Like I said, I'm thinking clear. I just feel better, man. It's amazing. Definitely feel a lot better than I was laying on my back for a week in the hospital. That's for daggone show. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy the amount of love I'm getting. A lot of people hitting me up asking about it, and a lot of people criticizing. That's what I really want to talk about tonight. But a lot of people criticizing it. But overall, can't nobody tell me nothing right now, man. I done lost 70 pounds overall. I be spoiling my shit on this channel world. But since I started this water fast 15 days ago, when I started,
you spoiling. I ain't even put my videos out yet.
I know, right? That's crazy. But when I started this particular water fast 15 days ago, I was 409. 409. When I weighed myself this morning, I was 374. So that is, what's that? Do that math. What, 35 pounds?
Yeah.
35 pounds in 15 days. Now, some people, Joey was up here last week. He was saying that's because I'm shocking my body, which is correct. But the way he was explaining it, it felt wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think he was trying to say that my body was just in such shock that, of course, I was going to lose the weight because I'm not taking in calories and all that, and it's going to eventually slow down. And, I disagree with that, man. I just, I'm losing weight because my body's getting rid of the junk. You know what I'm saying? My weight loss has slowed down. When I first started, it was like 4 pounds a day. But of recent, it's getting down to like a pound a day. But, a pound a day, it's still 7 pounds a week. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8 pounds a week, 30 plus pounds a month. I'm cool with that. I know people that's been working out for years and maybe have lost 2, 3 pounds. And I'm not talking about skinny people who are already in shape. I'm talking about big people like me. That, and that would be so crazy, man. Like, no disrespect, but if you big like me and you ain't working out or you ain't trying to get right, you can't say nothing to me about weight loss. It's just continuously blowing my mind, the amount of pushback and the amount of criticism from unhealthy people that I am getting about my weight loss. You're not supposed to lose weight that fast. It's unhealthy to lose weight that fast. It's not right. You need food. You need this. You need that. And I'm just like, what more do you want from me? I like, you know what I'm saying? What more do you want me to show? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want me to go 30 days? Okay. Well, 60 days? Okay. Oh, well, when you start eating again, you're going to gain all that weight back. I don't think so. I think I maybe a couple pounds, but because my wife is already incorporating a plant-based diet in the house, my wife hasn't eaten meat since I started my water fast. When I started my water fast, she gave up meat. She hasn't eaten meat 15 days. And she's doing, shout out to her for sure. And she's found that, by, good substitutes for meat, rice, beans, mushrooms. And she loves Chipotle. And she used to always get a Chipotle bowl with chicken and, all that stuff. And she noticed that without the chicken, the Chipotle bowls taste damn near the same. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you will be surprised these things that we are eating every day. And this is me taking the information from her and watching her eat. If you take the meat away from the meals you love, it's not a big difference. It's really not. If anything, it might make it taste better, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like like a Philly cheesesteak. Instead of putting meat up there, just load it up with mushrooms. You know what I'm saying? Or a sub. Just put a bunch of vegetables. Now cheese and eggs. That's gonna take a little while. I know for me, that's gonna be a bit of a struggle for me. Dairy and all that good and eggs. But I just don't see. I guess it just is willpower. Right. Willpower is your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Just like I was in that hospital for a week, she was right there by my side, so she saw all that stuff.
Right.
So it affected her just as much as it affected me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, like, you know, I don't know how I got onto that spiel, but I feel amazing. I'm not afraid to break my fast, you know, because I think that my wife is setting up a perfect meal plan for me to transition to. And we're going to keep rocking and rolling, baby. Straight up.
And yeah, I see my man Grimo J in there said, what he said? He said, I can't do the water fast liquid diet. I could probably do 24 to 48 hours for the cleansing properties, but not extended. Salute to y'all. You can do it, man. You got to have your why. You know, that's the difference. Me and Jay have a why. You know, and you know, like I said, he motivated me with what he had going on because, well, again, what I want people to understand, because you look, some of us truckers look like me, where we look slim, okay, but we had our stomachs, okay, with big clothes, and don't think that you healthy because you're not big. So with looking at him and seeing what he went through, I said, I don't want that to happen to me. So let me use that as motivation, especially with me having 3 children, you know, 2 children and a wife. So, you know, that's what I want to make sure that I put that message out there. And Jay, you can do it. Grind mode, Jay.
Clarissa asked if she can do coffee. I believe.
No.
Oh, you said you can do coffee?
No,
I've seen some people do coffee with a fast. I think as long as you don't put sugar in there, because I think sugar is what'll raise your what is it?
And see, it depends on what kind of coffee they got. Because you got to understand, what is it that you're trying to accomplish from this fast. If you're trying to cleanse yourself, me personally, I would say not to do the coffee for your first time. I would cleanse myself first.
Yeah, because when you fast, honestly, who is right here?
This is Next Gen.
Okay. When you fast, what's going on, man?
Real quick, inspire you. Yes, you can. I'm a car hauler, and I'm doing it. Yes, you can. So,
if not water fast, it's juice fast.
Yeah,
you know?
get juice in there. Green tea will do
but,
the same thing in the morning. Fact.
I was about to say, oh yeah, when you fast, Clarissa, you would be surprised at the energy that you'll have, because what happens is, and this is not me speaking scientific fact, this is me speaking from my experience, the energy that your body was using to digest your food now is giving it back to you because it has nothing to digest. Your digestion. You said what?
I said preach.
So your digestive system kind of pretty much shuts down. There's nothing left to digest all that energy. That's why when we eat so much food, we get sleepy, because this big fuckload of food that we just put in our bodies, our body has to now digest and process all that. When you have no food, period, now all that energy is like, okay, here you go. And you feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, I told you when I started fasting, even though I haven't walked recently because of the weather, but when I first started fasting, I was walking 3 miles a day. And that's a lot for me. I was still 400, 390s, walking 3 miles a day. You know what I'm saying? In an hour and 15 minutes.
Today was a nice day, though. I mean, you probably could have got out there today. I got out there today,
I know. I probably should have, but I was getting my hair retwisted. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
When you got as much hair,
I mean, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. You freeform nappy over there, nappy daddy.
So real quick, I want y'all to know who the new guest we got in here. This is Next Gen, my boy, Stevens alum. Okay, he's been on a weight loss journey, healthy journey. And I wish I could have some before and after pictures to show up. If not, I'm sure he got some pictures or some videos on his YouTube channel. Go check him out, Next Gen Trucking. Check him out. But he's been doing it on the road too. Yeah, I'll do that. So go ahead, Next Gen. Tell us about yourself.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Good.
Hey, Jay, I wanted to say good job, man. I've seen your posts and stuff on Instagram, and I seen a couple messages to let you know, me and you've been talking. You know how it is. You just gotta keep it going, man. But yeah, I mean, you guys are doing good. I mean, it's good to can you guys hear me okay? Because I don't know if it's going through my headset or my okay.
Yeah, you good.
Good deal. I'm driving back up to my yard.
Oh, okay.
But that's why it's dark. That's why you can't see me. But yeah, I do the fasting thing. It's really good to do. I did one. I did a 4-day fast. Going out to Arizona one time, and I felt great. It's like he said, it gave you tons of energy. Most people are scared to do it because they don't think they can survive that long without food, but you'd be surprised, man. You can survive. Another thing too that when you're talking about the mental clarity, and I think that's what really gets everybody so motivated. A lot of people see you guys on YouTube, and you'll see them, and they'll wonder why. Like, man, why are they so wired up? And so passionate. And what it is your brain will function on a whole nother level. You think so much more clear. You're firing on all cylinders. It's kind of like that show Limitless, where you take that pill and it's just everything just opens wide up. And the thing is people didn't understand
that's a great comparison.
Yeah. It is, and the thing is, people didn't understand. Like, when you guys are talking and you seem passionate, the reason that you're so passionate about it, and it's the same reason why I started my group, and the reason why you guys started your group, is because you want people to feel what you feel. It's not that you're trying to tell them how to live their life, but you're like, listen, I feel like this, and all I had to do was this. I'm trying to give you this. I want you to feel this for me and be healthy. And just kind of be in that same mindset that I'm in, because I feel amazing. And I know if you did, you'd feel amazing too. And you just kind of pass on the information to everybody else. So
right,
all those haters and stuff like that, and I think Jay gets a lot of stuff because, he's been accused of always, jumping on, as they call it, the wagons of whatever. But the thing is like, this is something where if you go down the same path he went down, where he was sick, and he was on his back, and he has kids, he has a wife, he has, and that shit, that's a traumatic event in your life. And if you could change it and you could turn it around and you're doing something positive, I would say don't worry about what everybody else is doing or saying. Just keep doing what you're doing, man, because in the end, you're doing, what's right for you. And if you can help some people along the way, great. But just like anything in life, you can't take them with you. You know what I mean? So sometimes the people that are just gonna be negative are just gonna be negative. That's the way that it goes.
And so next gen, I'm looking at this picture that D-Raj got up, and he has a before and after picture of you, man. And man, it's I mean, wow, that's amazing. So why don't you tell us, maybe from start to beginning, your process, what made you decide to, take control of your life for the better? What did you do? How much you started, where you at now, giving people maybe a different option besides long-term water fasting who may want to go a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because
mine's a little bit different than what your guys. You guys are plant-based, and I'm more of on a ketogenic diet, which means I don't eat the same kind of foods you guys eat. And there's a lot of debate between that, but this is the thing people understand too, is regardless, I'm on this live stream. I understand you guys are doing water fasting. I do water fasting as well, but you're also you guys are more of a plant-based. And the thing is, no matter what you choose to do, because everybody has their side, and I told you that before, everybody's going to have their cheerleaders for one side or another.
Right.
But the whole purpose of anything in life, if you don't want to eat plants, fine, don't eat plants. We get it, but try to do something better than what you're doing now, because what you're doing now is going to kill you. So if you have to do something to lose weight, you want to do extended fasting, water fasting, you want to eat all meat, eat all meat. If you want to eat all plants, eat all plants. Just do something besides eating, cheeseburgers and hot dogs all day. And that's the main thing people need to get across any live feed you watch on any kind of health platform at all. It's just, they're not trying to tell you how to live your life. They're trying to show you a different way. And that's it. That's all it is just information. But as far as how it happened with me is when I went to Stevens Transport, which is who I started driving for, I slowly started gaining the weight, right? You're a brand new driver, unless you're King D-Raj and, leasing trucks and, running business over there. When you first start, you're kind of broke, so you eat whatever you eat. You do the typical diet, and I started gaining weight. And I don't know if you guys remember, I'm pretty sure Jay does, because I remember him doing videos on it. they started bringing in this recommended sleep apnea thing through the for 18-wheeler drivers. And Stevens Transport, being Stevens Transport, they're trying to stay ahead of the curve. So they required all of their drivers to do a sleep study, right? And what the sleep study came back, they said that I had to be on a sleep apnea machine. So ultimately what I did was I ended up quitting Stevens because I wasn't going to use their machine to drive a truck, because it wasn't required by law to have the sleep apnea machine. It was just required on their end to have the sleep apnea machine to work for them. And so that was kind of where it started, where, you know, you get so big and I will give Stevens this. They're very good at trying to keep track of their drivers. Every 90 days, you have to go to the yard to do what they call a yard check. And so they're checking maintenance on your trailers, your everything, and then they also check on you. So you go there, you talk to all your people, you go through, get your permit book done, and you go see the doctor, right? So they check your weight, check your blood pressure, things like that. They want to track you and see what's going on with you. And so every 90 days, of course, my weight's going up, 5 pounds, 10 pounds, this, that, and the other, up and up and up. And before I knew it, man, I was, I think I was at, I think 398 or something like that is where I topped out, 396, something like that. And I was just miserable, man. I was, I take a shower in the showers, and by the time I got done taking a shower, I'd be sweating, putting on my socks and shoes, getting out of there. Like, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean?
I know that's true. Hey, you keeping it a buck right now, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It 1,000. Yes, sir. I know what you mean.
Hey, too many people gonna say that. Too many people gonna put that out.
Hey, bro, I will wait and walk back to the
for
truck
real,
before I put my shoes on.
And that's the thing. You don't know. You don't realize that.
Right.
No, that's real. That's real, man. We laughing, but that's real. A lot. Some people in the comments or who gonna watch this go through that same struggle, but people don't talk about that.
Yeah.
Exactly. They don't talk about, like, for example, I was so big I couldn't use porta-johns at job sites. When you go to these places that won't let you use the bathroom, you're screwed. You can't go. How are you gonna go in? You're too big. Too big to go in a porta john. How you gonna use the bathroom? Things like little things like that. You don't really able to shop at Walmart.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now that's one thing that I want you to film, Jay. Whenever that day comes, and it will come, my friend. When you're able to go into a store and buy something off of the rack and put it on. It might seem something very trivial for everybody else out here, but when you're a big guy, like we were big guys, and I say we were because you're going to get there, my friend. When that day happens, man, if you don't cry, your wife will. I guarantee it, because I remember my wife, she when I called her and told her, she was crying on the phone for me. Just to have that, because you come so far. That's the thing. Like, you don't realize something that simple, like buying a pair of pants from a store that's not set, that doesn't say XXL, or that don't say or stuff like that. Like being able to go to Walmart or whatever.
You ain't got to go to a special department in the store. You got to go to the big people store like DXL.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Powerful, man. That's powerful words right there.
Yeah. It is. And so what I don't know how exactly it started. Of course, everybody would talk about keto this, keto that. I didn't know anything about it really. I've seen some people do some videos on it, this, that, and the other. I don't even know exactly what day it started happening, but me and my wife, and we just like, you know what? Let's go ahead and try to just kind of cut our carbs out. And so we cut our carbs down, this, that, and the other. And then we went carb free altogether. No processed sugars, no nothing, this, that, and the other. And this slowly started coming off. And I didn't really even realize how fast it started coming off until I started watching the pictures. I take Instagram, and a lot of my pictures are on my Instagram. And so I take before and after pictures. And I got a couple videos that I posted on my YouTube page too, of this kind of like my journey, this, that, and the other. And there's this one picture from this one group where you take a pair of pants, and I suggest you do this too. Take your pants and you put them on the bed, because eventually you're going to end up having to buy pants. I would say just don't shop yet. Just wait because what's going to happen is you're going to go from one size. You'll wear that size for probably 2 weeks, and then you're going to have to get another pair of pants.
Yeah, hey, look, check me out. Hold on, check me out. Look, check me out, man. Hold on, let me see. Can you see that? Like, look at it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at it, man. Oh! You see that?
There you go.
Bro, I can't wear these without a belt now, man. I used to wear these jeans all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut a hole in my belt tonight just to wear these joints to church, bro. Like, it's real out here.
There you go. There you go. Amazon was sending me. I was buying pants from Amazon every 2 weeks, man. And so anyway, you take those pants and you lay them across the bed, right? You button them up, you lay them across the bed, and you can literally see the progression of your waistline in those pants from the sizes. And I got a picture of that, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, it's a good thing. It's a great feeling. I love what you guys are trying to do. I think it's cool that somebody. And I just did a video on my Instagram today about just I think how some of the trucking drama on certain sides of it have kind of ruined YouTube, but stuff like this is what we need for truckers, you know, to get them out there and realize, hey, you know, there's other stuff to do besides watch drama stuff all the time. Like there's people out here that actually want to help, you know, and this is a way that we can help. You know, everybody can do their own thing. And like I said, I'm on the other side of it. I'm on the you know, the ketogenic side of it, and you guys are on the plant-based whole food diet. Real quick, there's a guy, I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram or not, but the trucking vegan guy, you know what I'm talking about?
Trucking vegan.
Nah, I'm gonna have to look him up though.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's not his name. His name's not the trucking vegan guy. That's what I just call him. But
okay.
I think his name was
about to look him up.
Yeah, I think his name was Trucker Joe or something like that. He did YouTube before. I watch him all the time. On Instagram. I'll shoot you his video, D-Raj, whenever I get off of here. I'll shoot you his video. I'll shoot it to you too.
Yeah.
And he works for US Express. On top of that, on top of the vegan, he also follows the Dave Ramsey plan, which you know both you guys are into too, as far as finance goes. So he does the Dave Ramsey thing. He just bought a house, and he's showing his story. And he's a good dude, man. Real. I mean, he's energetic as all hell. You guys can watch him. He's great. He's good people, man.
Okay.
And so, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and, man, congratulate Jay, because I mean, you know, it's hard work doing it. People don't realize it, and then
they do not.
You're doing. It's like, oh. 7, for 7 days, and you pray to God, hopefully that the fart comes out dry and not wet. You're good. Hopefully you don't gotta change your pants. Just be mindful of that. Just saying.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Hey, real quick, you said you topped out at 3.9. I might have missed it, but where are you at now? How much have you lost?
I am at 282 pounds.
Wow.
So I went from 390 something to 2. Yeah.
And how long was that? How long you been
just
on
like
the
everybody
journey?
else? It's been almost 2 years.
Wow.
Nice,
and see, at first,
over 100 pounds as a truck driver.
At first, I was trying to, at first, everybody wants to do it. And this would be the only advice I could give anybody who wants to do anything like this. At first, you're going to want to do it, and you're going to want to try to kill it. Oh, I'm going to do it. Because my goal was, man, I want to lose 100 pounds in a year. That was my goal. I was like, I want to do it. That way I could just be like, I can inspire everybody and this, that, and the other and do it. And then you realize 100 pounds is a lot of weight. I mean, that's a lot. People don't realize it until they actually try to get it off of them. Like, man, this is because, and like y'all said before in your videos, weight loss is a very much hormonal thing. The more you research about it, the more you realize it's like people are like, oh, less food in, more food out, exercise. It's like, yeah, it's like that, but there's hormones that come into balance and play with it. Things you do, stress level in your life, sleep. There's so much that goes into weight loss that people don't realize. People think you just eat this food and lose weight. Well, that's how the diet industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry, because they're like, oh, eat this and you can lose weight. If that's true, everybody in the world that's been drinking Jenny Craig for the last 60
boy,
years
I
would
wish
be
you would have been
25
in here
pounds.
last weekend, man. Good God Almighty. Hey, you talking real? That's gems right there, bro.
That's
The dieting industry is $1 million, and that's a fact.
yeah.
That's a fact. They make millions off making you fat, and they make millions off attempting to get you skinny. That's a super fact.
Ooh, hey,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Ooh,
true.
hey, people's toes is hurting.
Yeah, that's a super fact, man.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That's
The thing
bars right there.
there's no cure, there's no money, there's no profit in making people either healthy or skinny. Okay, nobody wants that, because the health food industry, or any industry really, doesn't want you to do that. 90% of the I wouldn't say 90%. That's probably a bad statistic, and somebody will probably check me later. But you know, let's just say 73%, because that's a good number, right?
Yeah.
73%. You got to think the grain industry, right? So people say grain industry. You got cars that run on corn. You got this, that, and the other. Then you got high fructose corn syrup, which is pretty much in everything, and sugar, which is pretty much in everything. So for the past, I don't know how old you are, but let's use me as an example. The past 37 years of my life, I've been sugar for the most part,
Yeah.
and in some kind of form or fashion. Because, you know, as a baby,
Sugar and dairy,
you're taught to. Exactly. So you're taught to eat this, right? Eat your cereal full of sugar, go to school, eat your pancakes, and this is full of sugar, drink this orange juice, which is full of sugar, blah, blah, blah. So for your whole life, you're addicted to sugar, and then all of a sudden you're fat. And you go, well, how the hell am I fat? It's like, well, there you go. You know?
I just posted something the other day too, man. It's a picture, and it say first day of medical school, and it say a patient cured is a customer lost.
That's right.
And real quick, Phantom 903, man, I'm not ignoring you. I see that he say you're a truck driver, and I think he said he was
375.
Yeah. Hey, man, you know, what we're talking about is water fasting. Again, this is not the only way to do it. This is just what we're experiencing. And we're, you know, well, we have a former truck driver, and a truck driver. And either way you do it at home or do it on the road, you can do it, man. So,
yeah. I mean, you say you
Absolutely.
375. We sitting here talking to a guy next gen who was 398, and now he's 280. You know what I'm saying? So it can be done, man. It's just
we have a truck driver here that was 440 and now 374.
Oh yeah. Just yeah.
And William Lee, this is a good point. I reverse type 2 diabetes fasting. This right here is a fact. I had a student on my truck who had diabetes. Okay, he was doing I think he was taking the pills or whatever he had to do, and I wasn't forcing it on him. I was doing a water fast at the time, and because that's all we had, and because we were running, he just ended up doing it. And he said, man, because at first he was like, all you're gonna do is drink water, man. There's no way you can do that. I can't do that. I got diabetes. A week later, he said, man, I got to tell you, I haven't taken my medication in over a week, and my blood pressure and everything is fine. And within a week, okay, I'm not a doctor or anything, but within a week, he was done with his medication. Within a week, water fast.
I stopped taking my blood pressure medication 15 days ago. My blood pressure when I was in the hospital was 260s over 160s. When I got my blood pressure checked, it's been a while, and I think it was like earlier this week, last week, my blood pressure came down to like 160 over 90, which is still high, but for where it was at, and for me to just went cold turkey, stop taking my blood pressure medicine, period, and to come down to what? 160 over, that's unheard of. Right. Like, you know, people was looking at me like I was in, my family members was blowing my phone up. You gonna kill yourself. And hear my blood pressure. I can only imagine what it is. Now I'm gonna probably go get it checked tomorrow morning just to see. But I mean, it's really no reason why I should have went up. I haven't put no food in my body, no salt, and I just been fasting. So I'm excited to say, and that's the other thing for me, you know, which is why I say with fasting is more than just my weight loss. It's my health overall. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, one thing about weight loss in general, when you're doing the ketogenic, whether you're doing a carnivore diet, whether you're doing the good old fashioned calorie counting, fasting, whatever, you have to appreciate the off the scale victories. Like what we talking about with like our clothes fitting looser and you know, Next Gen was talking about pictures and buying clothes out of Walmart. Those victories are just as big as numbers coming off that scale. You have to appreciate those. And that includes reversing diabetes. That includes your blood pressure coming down. That includes your skin looking better, you looking better, you being more full of energy. Those are the off the scale victories that people don't talk about. But like Next Gen, you know, we joked about it and together, but it's like it's real deal Holyfield. Like not being able to put on your socks and shoes. That is it's like even if nobody knew that about me, to myself, man, that's just, you talk about your confidence and insecurity. Oh my gosh, man, that shit like a Tyson punch, like a Deontay Wilder punch to your confidence, man. Not being able to physically put on, having to call your wife and stop her from what she doing and have her put on your socks and shoes and tie your shoes, like your shoes coming untied in public. Now you got to go to the bathroom to tie your shoes because you too embarrassed to bend over and tie your shoes. Man, it's real, people. It's real for sure.
People who are, you know, and that's a lot of times you'll get people who are underweight, maybe, you know, a little couple pounds here and there, and they'll be like, oh, you're doing it the wrong way, this, that, and the other. It's like when you're big, when you're that big, you know, like that big, you know, being able to do things like that, like, okay, for example, before, we're all talking real, right? So I'd have to put on my belt on my pants before I put my pants on because I couldn't wrap my arms around the back of my waist to put it on.
Loops and shit. Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Little things like that people take for granted that don't realize what you can't do as a big person. Now, I'm not pointing the blame. It's all, you know, of course, it's my fault I was that big, but I'm just saying, like, these are things, like you said, the small little victories. And like now that you're fasting, you know, you got, you know, your skin looks great, you know, your hair, everything looks great. Your eye, you see better, you see colors better. It's weird. The one thing that's universal across the diets that I've noticed, because like I said, we are on two different spectrums as far as which diet we're on, but all of them agree with some form of fasting in the diets, both sides, whether it be extended or whether it be intermittent fasting. A lot of people start off with the intermittent fasting, right? They'll start doing the 16 or the 24, whatever, and then they build themselves up. That's what I did. I did the 16-hour for forever, and then I did the 3-day fast. And then after the 3-day fast, I go back to the 16. I haven't really done anything more than 3 days. And that's not because for any particular reason. I just, the 3 days was good for me. And I could try to do like a month or, this, that, and the other, but push up to that yet. And so if you're going to do 30 days or like you said, the fast, right. If you guys ain't seen him, go check him out. The
Maybe
fasting fat man guy.
Trucking.
He's pretty funny. Is he still doing? He's
already
eating now, right?
Doing intermittent fasting.
No, he just finished. He just finished his second extended water fast, so I think he's starting his refeed process now. He said that he's not going to record his second refeeding because he's already recorded the first time. But I mean, he lost 300 pounds in a year, man. That is fucking crazy. Yeah, he lost 300 pounds in a year. He went 150 days straight with no food, straight water.
Right. And I just wanted to say,
I remember when y'all first went live. When y'all first went live the first time, and then that was the day when Apocalypse was in there, and they was going back and forth.
Shout out to Apocalypse.
Can't remember who it was.
Oh, you going in and out?
Yeah, you breaking up, big homie.
Like, yeah, Sprint. You in Georgia? Well, real quick.
Are we there?
Yeah, you back. Where you were.
Okay.
There you go.
Am I here?
Back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, anyway, somebody was talking about loose skin, and it goes back to the doctor you were talking about, and he says back when they had prisoners of war, He said, did you see those skinny prisoners with loose skin dangling all over their body? No, you didn't, because your body will absorb everything. It takes from whatever it has to take to make you live.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so a dramatic loss in weight, like people who don't do it, like say they have weight loss surgery, for example, and it's forcing their bodies to have a caloric deficit, just something like that. Yes, you'll probably have, you're going to have some form of it at some point. You're going to have stretch marks, this, that, and the other. But as far as like excessive loose skin, I've only really seen that in people that have the weight loss surgery.
I'm trying to think if I know anybody that's had that surgery.
My cousin's had that surgery. My cousin was actually on that 600-pound Life TV show.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he had the surgery. He was on the very first season of it. He was Donald. If you guys want to go check him out, he actually ended up getting, not because of the surgery. It might have been because of the surgery, but he ended up catching some kind of disease, which caused him to be in a wheelchair now. But he was on that show. My aunt has also had that surgery, and she has had 2 skin removal surgeries because of it.
I may be incorrect, and I'm not trying to be funny, but I believe I heard didn't Pink have that surgery, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, I think she went to Mexico and got it done.
Okay. I need to check her video, see how that's going for her. I heard about it.
She's good people too. She's pretty funny. I like her. I like her accent.
Yeah. She cool for sure.
honey.
Yeah, I like her accent. She's.
But
cool.
what I was trying to say was in our last live feed, somebody made a comment. Jay been fasting for the past couple of years, right? And what I want people to understand, that is a fact. There was no, in your statement, you didn't hurt nobody's feelings because you told the truth. Yeah. Because once you start fasting and you see the benefits of it, fasting is life.
Yeah.
Like if you can, my wife would tell you, when we first got married 7 years ago, she talked about fasting. And I was like, what? Ain't nobody fast. I'm not doing no fasting. That's stupid stuff, blah, 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 blah. Now, you can't tell me anything about not doing fast, okay? Even when I get down to my goal and I feel like my body is cleansed out and I'm healthy, even then, because again, I want people to understand, because these guys are talking about the big people. I'm talking about people who look like me, who think they're slim, but that doesn't mean that you're healthy, okay? Because I know a lot of people that are slim that eat trash. Just luckily that your metabolism break that stuff down enough to where but as you get older, it's going to catch up to you. But again, fasting cleanses your system out. So I just want to make sure that this is not just for big people. This is for all you skinny people.
Super extended fast are for the larger people.
Right.
Even that is not, you can't sustain that for a lifetime. Everybody on the planet can do 16-8 for the rest of their life. Yes. No questions asked.
Yeah.
Everybody. Now, as far as the, maybe the 1 meal a day, 20 hours on, 4 hours, 1 meal, or 23, maybe that depends on the person. The super long extended water fast, even the 3, that may not be fair, but everybody, because you sleep in like 8 hours. So that means you wake up, go 8 hours, right? Everybody can skip breakfast and lunch and do, hey, queen, hey, queen, how you doing?
Real quickly in the school.
The queen in the building.
Oh, wow. Look at that. Congratulations.
You saying congratulations, next gen.
I appreciate it. Oh, she's on her. Okay. I appreciate it. I'm going to take it too.
You too. Look at that. Look at that smile, that big old smile.
Yeah, you see me, girl. Woo! Yeah, everybody, I believe everybody can do 16-8, man. No questions asked. And it's not that hard. It's not that hard. We eat a lot of unnecessary meals throughout the day. And that's when you learn how food is so closely related to your. Woo! That's not the same woman, is it?
Yeah.
This is her. Okay.
Wow.
And again, hers is a little different. You can say that she did fruit fasting or grape fasting, where all she did was eat grapes for how long? For three months. Wow. All she ate was grapes.
Wow.
seeded grapes for 3 months. Okay.
And that's so powerful because you know a lot of women struggle to lose weight. They always get mad at the men because you drop it like that. So to be a woman to lose that type of weight, man, that's beautiful.
So again, it works, and it's a different fast or a different whatever you want to call it. Mainly, what it is self-love, self-discipline.
That's it.
That's it. Whatever you want to do, okay, and that's the only reason we're talking about water fasting is because that's what we're doing. But if you have a why, if you have a reason that you're going to do this, if you have self-discipline and you love yourself enough, you can do this right here. And maintain
I think
at least
people
a
need
year.
to understand that they need to understand the term of a fast, right? So anything that's a caloric intake will break a fast. So if you drink something that had a caloric intake, technically you're breaking a fast. So you're not fasting if you drink coffee, black coffee, that has no caloric intake in it. But if you drink coffee with sugar or anything else, obviously sugar is not good for you anyway. But if you put anything in it, then yeah, you're not gonna do that. Any kind of I would just like you said, stick to water, keep it simple, right? Drink water. That's it.
Right.
Drink water.
That's it.
And like you said before, you said it earlier. You said what it'll do. Any kind of fast, whether it be a 16-hour fast, 8 hour, 10, whatever, you're gonna start with something. Once you start feeling the effects of it, you're actually going to start, like you said before, you're going to look at food in a different, I don't know if it was you or Jay, but you're going to start looking at food in a different way. You're going to be more cautious of what you put in your body because it's going to, whatever you put in your body after you break your fast, it's going to set the trajectory for the rest of the day. And so if you're putting junk in your body, you're not gonna reach for that junk anymore because you're gonna go, nah, that made me feel like crap the last time. You're gonna go for a healthy alternative, and that's switching the mindset. And people think that's your body. You're, like you said, naturally cleansing. It's your body telling you, hey man, I don't like this stuff. We have people walking around today with Crohn's disease, chronic inflammation inside their stomach, things like that. People who are making all these lactose milks and things like that. The reason why is because your body is telling you they don't like that stuff. Why fight your body's natural urge to tell you things?
I can't count on my hand how many times I've eaten something that mentally I just told myself that I love to eat, but when it's like some type of nacho cheese or some type of junk, and my body, I'll feel horrible, and I'll just be like, oh man, whatever, it is what it is. But I'll still go back and eat it again because mentally, I've told myself, man, this is good, even though physically my body is like, yo, this is killing me right now. You know what I'm saying? But mentally, I'm gonna go back, even with alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the process of giving up alcohol. Like I'll drink, have a hangover, body is a mess, but I'll still go back to continue drinking because mentally, that's what I believe that I want. And that's what I believe my body wants. Well, even though my body is clearly telling me, like, nah, man, you tripping.
Yeah, well, that has a lot to do with the type, the ingredients that they put in foods to like that. The same reason why people are addicted to diet sodas because of the stuff that's in there that causes that reaction in your head to go amazing. And you'll just keep drinking it and thinking it's good for you, drinking all this diet everything, and it's like, oh, this is great. It's like, no, it's really not. Like it's
right.
There's no color. Like you ever found a Coke Zero River anywhere? Probably not. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, man. I appreciate you guys.
No doubt, man. Hey, we appreciate you coming, sharing your story, man. We appreciate that. You hit a bad area. Again, that's next gen, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
All right, guys. Well, y'all be good, man.
We appreciate you sharing your story, man.
I'll send you the links. We're gonna confuse everybody on the live stream. Like, is he talking? Is he leaving? What is he doing? He's confusing everybody. All right, guys. Y'all be good, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right, man. So yeah, man, that was a good story he shared, man. That was. That was the truth.
Yeah, because it's just so crazy, man. Because just like this is how last week should have went with, I ain't call it Apocalypse, because Apocalypse should have been able to just come up here and be like, hey, look, this is just the way I've done it. This is my testimony. Boom, this is what it is, and share that testimony, because again, we all on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like Next Gen, he's doing keto. There's some meals on keto that some of us may think isn't really healthy, but you see what it's doing for him. It's working for him. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's the thing that sometimes can be frustrating when you enter into a health journey, no matter what it is just people who just don't know how to agree to disagree. What you just heard was us agreeing to disagree. Never did he say he agreed with a long-term water fast, but he said he understood it. He understood why we were doing it. He respected it. We respect what he's doing, and we all winning. We all winning. I just don't understand why it can't be like that all the time. Why it has to be such a hard front from some people. Like, no, I would never do one fast. You go your calories and your protein, this and this and this. You know what I'm saying? It's just the real purpose of it all gets lost in a popularity contest.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People are turning weight loss and being healthy into a popularity contest. Oh no, look at the way I'm losing weight. Nah, man, who cares, bro? You losing weight, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So let's not bring the drama and the issues from the trucking industry on YouTube into this. Let's keep this pure. You know what I'm saying? As pure as possible, because this can change lives. This can save lives. Yeah, getting your CDL and leasing a truck and being authority or posting pay stubs or your company closing, all that stuff is cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's good learning information, but there's other ways. There's other businesses you can do that. Trucking is just a very small business hindsight of the world. You can go into whole nother industries and be just fine. But your health, there is no other health, and no, it's your health. That's it. And what we're trying to do, we're trying to save lives, man, straight up and down. We trying to prevent you from going through the things that I've went through firsthand. That's what this is about. And some people may say, oh, well, this is just motivated because you was in the hospital. No shit, Sherlock. What you want me to do this from the morgue? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll look at something great and look at they'll miss the message. Now, I don't understand but some people are just negative. Some people just don't understand whatever. But at the end of the day, this right here, this movement, we don't care if we got 300 people in this live feed. We don't care if you don't share or whatever. If you do, that's cool. But this message right here, this can really do something for somebody. You know what I'm saying? On some real type, you only got to be a truck driver. This can really do something, man. That's what we trying to do with this. You know what I'm saying? Now, with our other YouTube channels, we'll play the YouTube game and clickbait and this, that, and the third. You ain't going to see that with this.
Right.
This is real deal holy for. This is making sure we live to see our kids graduate high school, college, go into their professions, walk them down the aisle. You know what I'm saying? This is so that we can be the elder at the cookout 70, 80, giving them game. This is us trying to change the entire mindsets of our family. This is you talk about generational wealth. Well, health is wealth. So this is generational wealth that we are trying to build within our families and just share it with you, man. This is serious, man. I'm passionate about this, y'all. I'm sorry because I have been in this fat, unhealthy obesity mindset my entire life, and I almost feel like a Christian when they first find Christianity, or a Jew when they first find Allah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's just this is everything to me, bro.
Right.
Above everything else, fuck the CDL instructor position I'm about to get, which I'm hyped about. Fuck being home every day. All that other stuff, man, means absolutely nothing compared to this. This is everything, man. Straight up and down. So for somebody to try to discourage you from getting to this, it's like Next Gen said, I want you to feel like this, because 2 to 3 weeks ago, I didn't feel like this.
Right.
Laying on my back in that hospital, I didn't feel like this. I felt defeated. I felt embarrassed. I felt it's just lost. The way I feel now, I wish it on my worst enemy. Because if you feel the way I feel now, you won't be my enemy. For what?
Right.
Honestly, straight up and down. So, I ain't mean to get into the spiel like that, man, but that's just what it is, man. Straight up and down.
So somebody had a question. A couple people kind of answered it, but this kind of pertaining to you because you did it. So Elvin Haynes says, so should you quit your meds while fasting? I hit a bad area. Oh, I missed it. Already spoke on it. So I think he's thinking about fasting and he's taking medication. Like, what kind of advice would you give him on that aspect of what we doing?
Putting your medicine, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
And real quick, he is not a doctor. Okay, he's not an expert. He's just going off his experience.
First of all, let me start this off by talk to your medical professional. You know what I'm saying? Talk to you know what I'm saying, honestly, because I don't want to be out here acting like I'm, no. I can only speak on my experience. What I did, I stopped my blood pressure medication cold turkey. I just did. That's what I decided to do. But if I'm being honest with you, if I'm gonna keep it 1,000, and D-Ross can attest to this, I never was really taking my medicine in the first place, which is probably why I was in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And I've talked about it, and I think I got a video that's gonna come later this week. That's gonna be titled "Why the DOT Physical is a Scam." So I would highly suggest you to check that video out as well. All I would do over the last 4 years is I would take my blood pressure medication 2 to 3 weeks before my DOT physical. Sometimes it would be the day before. I would just overload with high blood pressure medicine the night before my DOT physical, and I would sleep with my CPAP machine just enough to pass their minimum ass requirements. So my body, I would say, wasn't really used to the medicine like yours may be used to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I was never taking it every day. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, and this is just my hypothesis, estimated educated guess. I would assume that my body was just like, oh, okay, this dude don't take it anyway, so whatever. So I've been walking around with high blood pressure all this time. Let me just fast and, you know what I'm saying? So that was what I did for you. That's why I made that executive decision for myself. Plus, I just didn't feel comfortable. And look, I promise you, these things ain't moved. That's 3. Put a 4 on that. Put a 4 on that. I don't know what the 4 on that. But there you go. These things been sitting on this office desk for about 2 weeks now. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't feel comfortable taking 5 pills a day. I just didn't. I didn't. Now, if I would have continued with the bad eating habits that I had been doing, then I would have been forced to take them because I wasn't doing anything to heal.
Preach, boy. Preach, boy.
Come on.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you were talking about some of the comments.
No, I'm talking to you. Yeah, because again, you said, bro, that was a tough statement what you just said. Now, it's probably gonna go over. They're not listening. If you would have continued to eat the way you were, you would have had to take that medicine.
Oh yeah, straight up. Yeah.
You would have had to take that medicine, but because you're not, you don't need that medicine. Again, because he's healing himself.
Yeah,
he is a customer lost.
Yeah. All that medicine lost. To me, all that medicine is when you die, not if. When you die and die soon, the doctor's gonna be like, well, we gave him the medicine.
Right.
It takes the accountability from off of them. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's my opinion. But and that's why when he was talking about, discipline, all that, accountability is huge when it comes to your overall health, because it's a lot of things that we are doing that we know we're supposed to be doing, but we're not holding ourselves accountable, nor are we surrounding ourselves with people who are going to hold us accountable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we get so deep in, so lost in the sauce that by the time that it is time to make a change, it seems so foreign, which is probably why we get so much pushback, because nobody has been holding anybody accountable. So now it's like, well, hold on. It's almost like the difference of a house nigga and the field nigga. Whoa, Master don't. Whoa. Master said you gotta take them pill.
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
I'm taking your pill. Oh, I'm gonna tell Master. Oh, I'm gonna call the other house niggas. I'm gonna go, and then that's why my phone been blowing up for the past 2 weeks. Why you ain't taking your medicine? to my wife, oh my God, you gotta take that medicine. And you know what I'm saying? So, I know I kind of get long-winded, but to answer your question, man, that's ultimately a decision that you have to make. I would say if you are going to do that, you have to fast. No ifs, ands, or buts. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Real quick, I got a couple of things I want to bring to attention. My man ain't ate in 15 days, going on 16 days, and you can see his energy on this video. Okay? You can see his energy on this video. Two, real quick, somebody asked about the BCAA supplement stuff.
Yes,
Me personally, I don't know this for a fact. I just feel with you not eating anything, if you're going to be fasting, I don't think this is something good to put in your system because you want to clean your system out. Okay. I don't know. There's a lot of words in here. I don't know what these mean because I don't know what they mean. I don't want to put them in my body, especially if I'm fasting. Okay. So I don't recommend that you take this stuff while you're fasting. That's just me. Again, you may want to talk to a professional. They may be able to give you a better information, but it just me. I just look at it. Something my wife taught me: just listening to your body and paying attention. It just doesn't make sense, okay? Because at the end of the day, we all can be doctors for ourselves, and just use common sense. So I wouldn't recommend that. Appreciate the honesty. I was curious to different folks' friends dealing with fasting with or without the meds. Yeah. I just the medication stuff, man. I've always been someone that didn't like taking medication. The most that I would probably take would be NyQuil, right? And the first time I took NyQuil, I'm not gonna get too far into information. It was at nighttime. My wife and I were having intimate conversation, okay? And your boy couldn't finish the conversation, okay, because I was put to sleep. And for some drug to be that strong to put you to sleep like that, it just didn't seem right to put in my body, okay? So when it comes to medication, I just, it doesn't seem right to me. And especially when you see a medication and when you see the side effects, when the side effects are worse than what you're taking the medication for, just doesn't seem right to me. So that's my take on medication. Okay.
Hey, what I wanted to show real quick, and I know everybody isn't going to agree with this, but this is what I'm doing. Again, I'm not out here trying to put out no scientific facts. I'm just showing you what I do. As far as powder, the things that I have been taking during my fast, every day, if not every other day, I'm pouring this into a bottle of water, not a lot, apple cider vinegar. When my stomach, and all these tips that I'm getting are coming from a group called A Healthy Alternative. They have a YouTube channel with Chris Davis. They have excellent content, a lot of great testimonials. People have cured cancer. People have reversed all kinds of diseases. So check that channel out, A Healthy Alternative. D-Raj can put it down below. A Healthy Alternative. They have a Facebook group as well. That Facebook group got thousands, I mean like 20, 30,000 people in there, maybe more. And so a lot of information and tips that I get are coming from people in that group who are, and these are a lot of these people are registered nurses, and are in the medical field. So when my stomach starts hurting too much, your stomach is going to hurt at the beginning of a water fast because you're detoxing. The acids in your stomach is burning off that old fat and all that. So what's going to happen is your stomach will hurt. But once you get past probably like day 8, if it continues to hurt really, really bad, I just sprinkle a little bit of this, which is Himalaya pink salt. Now, this might not be the best brand to use, but it still works. It's kind of like a sea salt. And it doesn't raise your blood pressure, for those who's going to ask. I'll put that in some water, and I'll drink that, and the stomach pain will go away. You know what I'm saying? As far as what she was asking, as far as the powders, now, of course, because I'm going on such a long-term fast, your body needs electrolytes. You know what I'm saying? That's just the fact of the matter. So when you're looking to do like a 30-day fast, or if not more, you need to get some electrolytes. So I've been informed, and even Dr. Bird confirmed that, and he's probably the biggest spokesperson for fasting. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I use for my electrolytes. I'm trying to see if the camera can zoom in on that. Yeah.
Back to the lighting. There you go. Yeah, that's good.
Raw. Now, some people are going to disagree with, like the purists are definitely going to disagree with that because there are more natural ways to get electrolytes. But, you know, that's what I decided to do. Maybe on my next fast, I won't do that. I don't know. But that's what I do. These are the only, besides water, these three things are the only thing that's gone in my body. Pause. You know, and then it's been helping me. It makes it more comfortable. Now, if you're willing to tough out the hunger pains, or if you're willing to tough out the lightheadedness that you're going to get sometimes, especially if you're doing more physical work, because I don't recommend long-term water fasting. If you're doing a lot of physical work, I recommend juice fasting, which is what D-Raj is doing, to get that, them electrolytes and them nutrients in your body more. Yeah, I would recommend that. But if you're doing long-term water fasting, man, you got to get them electrolytes. But if not, you're going to have lightheadedness. You're going to have headaches. And them headaches ain't like them regular headaches, man. It feels like somebody has a nutcracker on your head and is squeezing it like that. So I just didn't want to deal with that. That's the reason why I broke a fast I did last year for 12 and a half days. It was because of the headache. So I wanted to get past that. And here I am as of 9:30 Eastern time. 15 full days. So as of right now, technically, I'm about 30 to 40 minutes into day 16, and I feel amazing. I feel like day one. I feel amazing. You know what I'm saying? So the only other thing that I would say, someone spoke earlier about, D-Raj spoke about somebody joking me, because there's a lot of jokes going around. It's all good. It's all love, man. About, me been fasting for 4 years. Technically, I was introduced to fasting in the summer of 2018. No, I'm wrong, because D-Raj had been trying to get me to fast for a long time. He'd been trying to get me to do it, but I really started doing my own research in summer of 2018. And yes, I have fasted before. So, longest water fast I did before this one was 12 and a half days. The longest dry fast I had did was like 3 days. And, I had got down to like 397, and I relapsed, but people would joke me for that because, again, I've been trying to lose weight. I mean, hell, pretty much my whole life. But honestly, there's nothing wrong with them. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as you are accountable for your mistakes. The problem is we'll try to lose weight or we'll try to do something, we'll fail, and we just want to act like it never happened. No, own it. Wear it. That will motivate you even more to do it the next time. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, has Jay been trying to lose weight before and keep failing and da-da-da-da? Absolutely. But it's because of that, and because of me leading into being in the hospital and just being at my all-time low, it's the reason why I've lost 70 pounds overall, 35 pounds in the last 15 days, going on 16 days. So I have no problem admitting my failures. Even if I, by some random chance, act of God, knock on wood, or these put my number out there, by some random chance or by some random act of God, I stopped this fast before 30 days, I wouldn't be ashamed. I probably would be a little disappointed in myself, but I wouldn't be ashamed. I would just pick it back up and keep it pushing, man. It's a cliche, man. It's one of the oldest sayings ever. If you get knocked down, get up and keep going. But it's the truth. It's literally that simple. It's literally that simple, man. Get up and keep pushing. And, that's all you can do.
Somebody, I can't remember, they asked, could you share what's your last BP reading? Blood pressure reading.
Like I said, when I got it read on, actually the video that's coming out tomorrow. Now, granted, if you're on my channel, a trucker named Jay on YouTube, you will see that the video that'll come out tomorrow will probably be when it was 200 over 90. That's an old video. Again, a lot of my videos I'm showing the entire process, so those videos are going to be, behind a little bit. But if you follow me,
hey bro, you on my channel, they already know how that is.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you want the more up-to-date stuff, follow me on Instagram, a trucker named Jay, and follow me on Truckers Getting Fit Not Fat on Facebook, and come into a healthy alternative on Facebook. But the last actual reading was 160 over 90. 160 over 90, which, if I was doing a DOT physical, they would pass me with that. They would give me a 1-year card with that. And that's high blood pressure, but they will give me a 1-year card with that. So if I had to take a DOT physical, my next DOT physical ain't until March, which I'm going to talk about that in a minute because I got a problem that I'm facing. But 160 over 90, but I am going to go get read tomorrow. I will document it again as well. I probably will upload that on Instagram and on our Healthy Alternative and Struggles Getting Fit Not Fat. So follow me on those platforms and you'll be able to see that up to date tomorrow. But again, as far as YouTube goes, if you've just been missing out on the journey, don't worry. I have it all documented and it will be getting posted slowly but surely on the YouTube. So you can follow every step. All these, supplements I talked about, I have videos about that. I have videos about showing you me walking. I'm just trying to record everything because I know, even though not right now, it may not be, a lot of people don't want to know about it, but eventually when I do get down to a weight, when people going to be like, damn, that's Jay, they're going to want to be like, yo, how he do that? Because, again, you heard Next Gen say, he lost 100 pounds in 2 years. I'm 70 pounds down. You know what I'm saying? In 2 to 3 months, that's no disrespect to Next Gen, but that's the positive effects of fasting. But fasting is difficult.
But we can say because we both been trying to lose weight for almost 2 years, so we can say that so it's going on 2 years for us, but we just took it serious.
Yeah,
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, facts. So
we see you here, Trucker Brian. What up?
What up, TB? But I want to address something else. Blood pressure. I can't. Oh yeah, that's why I was talking about my day 30. The DOT physical. But day 30, like I said, I'm gonna go get my blood work done. And really, what I'm looking for is my creatine levels. I need them to come down. When I got admitted to the hospital, my creatine level was 4.8. For those who don't understand what that means my kidneys were damn near about to stop working. But I was told, even though my doctor's appointment got pushed back to January 23rd, which is crazy for it was, but whatever. That they let me do that. But anyways, my creatine level was 4.8. What I'm looking for is what my creatine level is going to be on day 30. So today is day 16. So I got another 14 days. So I'm at the point now, and this is crazy. I have less time remaining than the time that I've done. So we're over the halfway point. This is amazing. And I feel amazing. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so when I go in there and do that, I'll definitely document that as well. I don't know if I can record inside the doctor's office, but I'll definitely record me going in, coming out with my paperwork and all that. And as far as my DOT physical, hey, bro, I ain't even talking to you about this, D-Roz, but I'm facing a conundrum because I haven't been sleeping with my CPAP because I am sleeping so much better on my own, bro. I am dreaming. That's another side effect of fasting, where I am having the most, how you have a dream and you can barely remember it. You remember bro, I've been having the most vivid. It's almost like I'm going to sleep and watching a movie.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I've had some dreams where I dreamt about eating food. I woke up and thought I broke my fast. I had some dreams where, at one dream, I cut my hair off. I had one dream, I ain't gonna talk about that dream, but like I'm having such vivid dreams and I'm sleeping so peacefully. I asked my wife last night, have I been snoring? She said, no. She said, I have not been snoring, except for when I was really, really tired one time. I think that was one of the days where I did them 3 miles, but I have, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, I do not want to sleep with the CPAP. It's just like, for what? You know what I'm saying? But technically by my DOT requirement, I'm supposed to sleep with the CPAP machine 70% of the time. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may just go try.
Maybe because your weight is down, you're healthier, they may let that pass.
That's what I'm hoping, because my DOT physical isn't until March. So at the pace that I'm going now, who knows what I can look like and you know what I'd be like. But you know, again, that's why I say the DOT physical is a scam, because it might just be a money grab. You know what I'm saying? They might be like, nah, you gotta.
If they say something and say that you can't pass your DOT because you didn't use your sleep app, but your weight is down like it is, by far the biggest scam ever. I really hope that that's not what they're going to do.
But I got a contingency plan, because, like another to my point, the DOT physical being a scam, there are clinics around here that let's just say they don't care. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of them in the area. I know a couple of them up in Richmond. You can go in there, bro. You pay your money, you know, and they not, you know what I mean? So I got a contingency plan, but that goes and speaks. If DOT really cares about truckers' health, we want healthy truck drivers on the road. Those shouldn't exist. But I'm not gonna give out no more details, because I don't want to mess up a nobody else's situation. But that is the facts of the matter. DOT does not care about your health. They care how much how much money your health will make them. That's all that is.
And again, like you said, that CPAP costs money. Okay,
I paid $500 cash.
So
if I would have had insurance, it would have cost more, because they wouldn't have let me cash out. I would have been making payments. So if anything, when you pay cash, it's always cheaper than making payments.
Man. Hey, bro.
People out here financing medical equipment, bro. Let that sink in. People are financing medical equipment. That is crazy.
So it will benefit me if I was a medical person for you to be on the CPAP, because I'm gonna make some money.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
If you don't think these doctors, and this is just conspiracy, Jay, if you don't think these doctors are getting a percentage of from these pharmaceutical companies or these medical companies, a percentage of how many people they're putting on certain things, man, look, I ain't gonna say too much, but I don't want to get killed.
Relax.
So I'm just saying, man, it's real, bro. It's definitely real.
And I'm gonna tell you one of the things, because I just, again, like you said, we want you to experience this. Netflix is one of the reasons I'm into this. Okay. Mainly, it started with my wife, and the more I watch these documentaries on Netflix, it starts to open your eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying to just go off what you see on Netflix. You got to start somewhere. So you just start watching these documentaries on this food, and you start opening, and then you step back from outside. You step outside of yourself. You start looking at yourself and the stuff that you eat and the things that you're doing. You're like, wait a minute, that actually does not make sense what I'm doing right there. So Netflix starts it. So then what you do, you stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning and you get on your laptop and then you say, wait a minute. So I'm eating stuff with ingredients I can't even pronounce. So then you start looking, well, let me type in what this ingredient is. Then you start, wait a minute, they use that for wasp spray as well? And I'm eating that? And it just starts opening up. And again, and then this where it comes, where it shows you what's really in the food. Because after you see that, and I'm talking about myself as well, you still eat the food.
Yeah.
You still eat the food. So again, it just shows you like, yo,
people ain't really ready. I've been listening to an audio book, The Cheese Trap. People ain't ready to have a conversation about cheese. They are not ready for that conversation. Cheese, man, oh man.
It's tough.
Everybody talks about sugar. Nobody talks about cheese. Cheese, man, there is actual drugs in cheese that are the same, if not stronger, than cocaine. In cheese, bro.
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that.
There is actual drugs, hey, bro. Actual drugs, bro.
Yeah.
It's man. It's craziness out here, bro.
Yeah. And, real quick, for Phantom 903, I was told I needed a CPAP because my neck size was. Now, what the CPAP? Now, if you sleep and you snore and at times you stop breathing, yes, you need the CPAP. And again, I'm
not telling nobody to stop sleeping with their CPAP. Please sleep with your CPAP. I'm just speaking on me. If I die, only one I'm being accountable is me. I don't want nobody to say, you know what I'm saying? I seen somebody put something, said that, you know, they dad stopped taking his blood pressure medicine and they had a massive stroke. But
I think that was 903. I think that was 903 that said that.
903. But see, I think that goes back to I think that was my guess. What that is for me is that because I was never really taking the medicine. You know what I'm saying? I would take it before my DOT physical, and that's it. So your pops, God rest his soul, his body may have been used to taking that for so long that your body needs it at a point. And then that's what they want. They want you, just like they want you addicted to food, they want you addicted to the cure. It's crazy, like the way that this system is set up. And again, I don't want to get too conspiracy theory. They literally want you addicted to the cause, and they want you addicted to what supposedly is the cure.
Sure.
They want you addicted to both of them. Right. So you're getting the cause of your problems and the thing that's supposed to be curing it, but it's only managing. They want you addicted to both of them, and it still ain't doing nothing.
Right.
So it's really you spending all this money on both of these things that are killing you, and it ain't doing nothing but controlling it, managing it. It ain't no different when your car go flat, the tire go flat, and you get the fancy fixer flat for $15, $20. You put that joint in. Oh man, I can ride another 400 miles. Yeah, but at that 400 miles, guess what's gonna happen? Your tire gonna blow out. Right. And you will be on the side of I-80, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to be worse off than what you originally were. And I feel like that's what this medicine is. You start taking it, you're like, oh, okay, whatever. And if you eventually end up, that's why your health, think about it. I know people who get put on medicine and still die. People get put on medicine and get worse.
Chemo.
How? Yeah. You get put on chemo and the cancer leaves, you get taken off of the chemo that you are now addicted to taking, the cancer comes back worse. Come on, man. What? What sense does that make? I don't know, man. Again, like I said, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I just drink water. But what it is, bro, for me, because I have so much energy, like tonight I'll be up to 2 a.m. All I'm on, YouTube documentaries, Netflix documentaries. And when you go down that, as you told me once before, when you go down that rabbit hole, bro, because the information is right there in your face. They're not even trying to hide the shit. Like they're not even trying to hide it. They ain't telling you like this is how we gonna kill you, and you gonna still do that shit.
Yeah. And you know what's
like funny? 2-year-old. It's a 2-year-old. Hey, that stove hot as hell. You better not touch it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Yeah, and it's because one thing I said, you always see documentaries on, plant-based or fasting, juicing. How come none of these meat situations do any documentaries on showing, let me show you exactly how healthy meat is or sugar? None of them do those documentaries. Why is that? Why don't they do any documentaries to debunk all this stuff that they got coming out?
Their investors are the same people that are giving you the medicine for the problems that their product is causing. I forgot what documentary that. I don't know if that was Forks Over Spoons or Cowspiracy. I can't remember. But if you go and it's on, I don't know. Maybe they've taken off because that documentary came out like 2016.
It's still on there. It's still on there.
But some of these meat places that us as truck drivers are delivering to every day, their investors are the same people who are making National Cancer Society, Red Cross, National Diabetes. These people are investing into the product that are giving you what they're trying to cure.
Right.
But these companies are making billions, and they can't cure this disease.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Cancers, HIVs, diabetes, all these doctors and people that's way smarter than us, all these years, because this ain't nothing new. This ain't no past 5 years, 10 years, 50. It's not been around 50 years.
Right.
You ain't got no cure for none of this.
And
man,
quick,
all I can do is put you on this pill for the rest of your life. Man, stop it.
Real quick, I just want to give out a name for y'all to look up, okay? Monsanto. Okay? Look them people up and look at what they got their hands into, and then you'll start changing your mind. Okay?
It's scary out here, man.
Look it up. Okay. A lot of people, it's so funny because I was one of those people, but where people will be like, what is Monsanto? Like, huh? You may want to look it up. So I would look it up, man. That's something, again, that's we opened up the rabbit hole for you, and we're gonna say,
Yeah.
go ahead in there.
It's gonna be crazy.
Right. Stick your head in. Just look around, and next thing you know, it's gonna be 4 o'clock in the morning. You can be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm in here with Jay and D-Rod. What y'all doing?"
Hey, but the stuff they putting in this food, man. You know, it's so funny. Me and Kiera was actually having a conversation last night. You haven't noticed, and I'm asking D-Rod, and I'm asking how many people in here? I don't know, 30 people?
31.
31 people. I'm asking all 31 people in here. It's on What the Hell. Appreciate you, 87. You haven't noticed that some of the fast food places, food tastes different than when we were kids? McDonald's. And this may be just because, you know, last night I had a little weak moment. I was just thinking about food because that's what I do when I'm, you know, weak. And I was thinking about how McDonald's cheeseburgers used to taste. I was thinking about how KFC used to taste, Taco Bell. It's just different, man. And maybe I'm just, you know, again, down the rabbit hole. But it's a lot of these fast food places that have been around for 10, 15 years. Something happened with the food in the last, I say 20 years. Because in the 90s, I promise you, man, or maybe my taste buds was just different as a kid than it is as an adult. But I promise y'all, man, as sure as I'm sitting here in front of y'all, it's something, this food is tasting different.
Yeah. And when you fast, you definitely taste it after you fast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it's just, it's mind-blowing. Like, these burgers are not the same, man. Think about when Hardee's first came out with that thick burger. And we used to like, oh no, we eat that. You know what I'm saying? And it's so funny because the message is in the movies. Y'all remember Good Burger?
Yeah.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Right.
The messages are right there.
Yeah.
These places are literally Mondo Burger.
Yeah.
When you look at how big some of these burgers are now, man, it's just like, wait a minute, man.
And they're having all those different fast food restaurants. There is so many burger joints. Yeah, buddy. Yeah,
it's scary, man.
Yeah.
It's when you really, again, when you go down the rabbit hole, it's man, it make you want to sit in the house and lock the door, man.
Yeah. It
make you want to go out back in your yard if you own your house, dig up a garden and just start planting your own seeds, man. Mm-hmm. Because it's a lot of this food taste. McDonald's, like, and this is based off of when I was eating earlier this year and things like that, of course. So you don't forget to taste the food that fast. Yeah. But McDonald's burgers now are trash. They are garbage. The Big Mac used to be one of the greatest burgers on the planet. Yeah. I don't know if y'all remember that. The double quarter pounder or the quarter pounder used to taste amazing. Of recent, it's trash. Trash, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, that's just an observation that, you know, me and my wife, was based off us talking last night. It's different, man. It's definitely different. Yeah.
And I wanted to my Sparkle Williams, every time I try to get off sugar, my body starts to shake like I'm having a seizure. That should tell you something, okay? Mm-hmm. But my wife answered it because I want to make sure everybody sees it. I don't want to. You got to push through and eat more fruit to help that situation, okay? Because it'd be like substituting real sugar for fake sugar, and it'll kind of help that out. So I just want people, just in case if anybody read that and didn't see the comment on that. And also, Phantom 903, is fasting better than counting calories? What I mean is, what works best, and all I have been hearing lately is you need to do keto diet.
Fasting is more natural than counting calories. I'm not going to come up here and say that counting calories don't work because Apocalypse would jump down my throat, pause. But I will say that, and Joey, but fasting is one of, if not the oldest methods for health overall, not just weight loss, health. So again, and you know, Andre gonna kill us if we don't keep telling y'all this, fasting is bigger than weight loss.
Right.
Fasting is bigger than weight loss. So let's not take fasting, because we keep comparing fasting to keto, fasting to this. No. Fasting is bigger than those. Those are your quote unquote fad diets or whatever you want to call those. Those are about one specific goal: weight loss. Fasting is a transformation of your mind, body, and spirit. And it just so happened, if you overweight, it got to go. That's just fasting. You know what I'm saying? So comparing fasting to another diet is like comparing a cashier at Target to the CEO of Walmart. It's not the same level. It's not this. We can't even have a conversation.
Right.
I make 7 figures a year. You making $12 an hour. So let's try to, get away from the comparisons for these other things, because it's not that. We have, the popular thing of fasting has turned it into that. Fasting has become recently more popular because of the weight loss with it. But when you look at fasting as what it truly is, fasting has always been around longer than any of these other whatever.
It's like Bluebird said, fasting is biblical.
Yes, it is. Forever. Yes. There are countries where thousands of people fast together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Real quick, Sparkle Williams, go to Walmart, Whole Foods, Trader Joe, wherever you find you some organic pink ladies. That sugar. Listen here, get you some organic pink lady apples. You're welcome. Okay, that sugar, all that stuff is gonna be gone. Natural sugar, healthy sugar. When you eat some pink lady apples, Lord Jesus. Okay, Lord Jesus.
I still got to try those.
Hey, bro, you tripping? Okay, you is tripping. Real quick, you see, even the seeds isn't real. They're all GMO. They making GMO salmon. Right, yeah, salmon, my bad. But let's see, gentlemen, there's a scene and blue burger. Yep. It's fake food. It was something I've noticed so much to certain restaurants that I stopped eating. Somebody else said something. Somebody I came in. Okay, how would you recommend I start? The Iceman. The best way, in my opinion, and some experts or whatever will tell you this: before you do a fast, that the day or 2 days before, you want to eat fruit. Okay, now sometimes when I start a fast, I won't do this. Okay, I'll eat. I'll be like, okay, it's my last meal, and I'll go to Waffle House.
Hey, what we do before we started this?
Chick-fil-A, Cracker Barrel. Okay. Yeah. Now that right there is going to make the fast
hard,
difficult.
Yeah.
Okay. But if you eat fruit and vegetables 2 or 3 days before, even a week if you can, before you do the fast, it'll be almost like a smooth transition because your body is hungry for nutrition. Okay. So that's the way I recommend that you do it. Again, I'm not an expert. You may want to talk to some professionals or whatever, but that right there will help you get through it.
Dr. Bird.
Again, just stop eating. Stop eating. Okay. Just water. If you drive a truck, because again, I car haul, so I bring juice with me. Okay. Now I'm not talking about juice from Minute Maid. Okay. We talking about juice from a blender that we went to the store, got the apples, got the juice, whatever, put it in the blender, put it in the juicer, and then that's the way I get my juice. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go get it real quick.
Yeah, man, this is. I mean, like I said, we got what do you got? About 31 people in here. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Again, we're not out here doing this for no type of attention or anything like that. We just want y'all to feel as great as we feel right now. That's all this is about.
So here you go. This right here is pineapple strawberry that my wife put in the blender for me for when I go out on the road. And what I try to do is I drink water, and then once I load up the cars and I feel a little drain, and people will see that's what you're supposed to eat. No, the reason is because my body is eating the toxins out of my body and turning that into energy. Now, again, what I'm doing as a car hauler, let's just be honest, because we're gonna be honest here, is something not needed for life. Okay, if I didn't car haul for the rest of my life, I would still be able to live. If I didn't eat or eat healthy, for the rest of my life, I wouldn't live. Okay, so I'm doing unnecessary stuff because I gotta pay the bills. Okay, so I gotta have some kind of energy to do that. Okay, so that's like if I was going to work out or something, I would need this to give me some extra energy to do to burn the energy that I'm burning. But just stop eating.
Yes, it is. I'm sitting here over here. You see me? I
Oh,
can't sit still. I feel like a dope fiend. I'm just over here shaking it. That shit crazy, bro.
right. So it was something I wanted to say that I didn't. If I had to reconcile the fact that people can be overweight yet still starving. Yes, that is a fact. I came in the middle. It was something I wanted to say. I forgot. Even see, because somebody had asked about black seed oil or something. I haven't taken it. I think my wife's had it or something like that. So I don't know too much about that. Um, let me see. It was something I wanted to give out to you guys that was in the same. Um, if you watch The Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Yeah, that's a good one on Netflix. But I did want to. I think that's what it was. Um, for all my truckers out there, because hey, next gen, I got the story you sent me on Instagram. Hey, listen here, okay? This right here shows there's no excuse, B. There's no excuse. Okay, now I don't condone doing what he's doing while she's driving, but right here, hey, look, this is dedication. Okay, there's no excuse, B. There's no excuse. All right. This is the trucking visual vegan dude underscore vegan.
I got something to say.
Go ahead.
So now, if you not posting results, I would no longer like to hear your opinion. I'm too far into it now, man. You know, when you're sitting around and you're thinking about losing weight, then yeah, it's real easy to. And I think that's what a lot of people get so lost at, man, because they say they're gonna lose weight, and so many different people give them different inputs, before they even get started, and they get I can't even think of the word. They lose their motivation because the way they were about to do it, 5 people just talked them out of it. And to be as deep into this as I am now, it's just hard, man. It's just no different than being a 10-year vet in trucking, and then here come a rookie with 3 months experience trying to tell you how to do your job. It's like, man, that's cool, but I got this. Put your top lip on your bottom lip and shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? So I know for me, I'm not going, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because I know that's the first thing that people go to is like, oh, that's just the way you have to be. You know what I'm saying? You have to be cautious of your energy. And again, I keep talking about fasting being bigger than weight loss. And my energy is just, I cannot waste it on nonsense. And
hey, bro, my bad. I don't mean to cut you off. That is the side effect of fasting. You can't be like, bro, I'm not wasting my energy on this bullshit. Fuck out my face. So my bad. Bro, that is a side effect. You don't want to waste your energy. Right.
Yeah. So it's just, that's why, all this nonsense and drama going on, you won't see me involved with it no more, ever again. I don't care how many times anybody says my name or throws something, whatever. It doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying? So unless you are posting results, which she asked where you can post results, you can just start on YouTube. If you on Facebook, come on over to Truckers Getting Fit, Not Fat. That's Truckers Getting Fit, Not Fat. D-Raj can drop it down below. We also have an Instagram, and I'm going to start using that Instagram. Or what I'm going to do with that Instagram is, if you have an Instagram and you want to send me results of you, or send me videos of you working out or eating or meal plans, I'm going to start posting that on the Instagram page, just so people can see it. Because at the end of the day, all people want to know sometimes is that there's someone else out there like them, that there's someone out there struggling like they are. And you'd be surprised, like my man, Minister Emerson Boyer from my church. He came to me and sat with me at the hospital. He told me, we have a bad habit of trying to do things by ourselves. And some things you just need support. I would not be on day 16 if it weren't for this dude that's to my left on the screen. There's no way. He has literally talked me off the edge of eating 3 times.
Vice versa.
Yeah. It's the same thing, we used to say in trucking. Don't be ashamed to say that you need help. We all do. We all do, man. Because this is an issue that is plaguing us, especially us. Right. It's plaguing us. This is a plague. Right. They just not gonna call it that because they don't want it to look the way. But just like smallpox and all these other diseases over the years are wiping out mass amount of people, diabetes, congestive heart failure, high blood pressure, these things are wiping us out in the masses. More than the trendy topic of cops killing black people, which I'm not saying isn't important, but as mad as we get over that, we need to get mad over somebody dying over diabetes or cancer because it's preventable. Just like a cop killing an unarmed black man is preventable, us dying from these health issues is preventable. Because for a long time, I used to look at it like, oh, this stuff was hereditary. Oh, my mama got high blood pressure. She got a kidney disease. My granddad got diabetes. My grandma got this. You know what I'm saying? I used to look at it as hereditary. They about to put my grandma on dialysis now. Before, I would just look at that like, eventually, I'm just going to be on that. No. The only thing that is hereditary is the mindset. Period. You got to break it, man. You have to. Not for you, for your kids or your future kids, man. Because you guys are just going to keep repeating. We all, we look like we all on a Ferris wheel. Just waiting for their turn to get to the top.
Right.
I'm just waiting to get to my diabetes. And it's just like diabetes and heart disease, and it's gotten to a point in the black culture when someone tells you they have it, it's like, oh, okay. It ain't no different than me telling you I just bought a house. Oh, that's crazy. Or I just got a new car. You say I got diabetes. Oh, well, it's normal. We have normalized it.
Right. Take your med.
It's been normalized. And that is that is a problem, man. And the fact that we don't see it as a problem is an even bigger problem.
Right.
Because now not only are we sick physically, we're sick mentally. And that sickness, that disease, that mental disease, man, that's stronger than cancer.
Something strong.
You know what I'm saying? So again, I know I'm getting real preachy and whatnot, but again, I'm living it, man. I'm seeing it. I see how my family's switching up on me. I see how people are talking to me like I'm crazy. Oh, he's trying to kill himself. Huh? But when I was drinking a 6-pack a day of beer, I won't trying to kill myself then. No.
Right. No, you're good. Yeah, do you
I was going to Golden Corral and putting down 3 plates of food. I won't trying to kill myself then. When we were spending $200+ a week on DoorDash, I won't try to kill myself then. $200 a week, y'all. You heard me. Some people don't spend $200 a month on groceries. We were spending, if I'm lying, I'm dying, $200+ a week on DoorDash, man. Come on, man.
Another side effect is fasting. Another side effect, you save money.
Come on, man. It's time we start having real conversations, man. I'm tired of arguing over cents per mile versus percentage. I'm tired of arguing over lease out versus owner out.
It don't matter.
I'm tired of arguing over local versus OTR. I'm tired of them arguments. Them arguments is so minuscule. It's ridiculous how mad people get over those arguments anymore. Come on, man. Come on, man. And it's almost gotten to a point, just like how us as in a black culture, we've gotten used to those diseases. It's almost as truckers. We have accepted the notion that as a truck driver, you're just going to get unhealthy. And people come up here and say, no, that's not the case. Show me where I'm wrong. Everybody gets in the truck and gain weight, like, oh, I was OTR. And they chop it up to that, and that's it.
Right. It's normal. I mean,
you came into trucking on no medication. You left on high blood pressure medicine, a CPAP machine, and you got a limp in your left leg because you lost blood flow because you got an automatic, so you ain't got to move that left leg for 11 hours a day, 6 days a week. Come on, man. Stop it. Come on, man.
They don't want to hear it, though.
And of course, you don't want to hear it from me because I'm the fat guy, man. Well, I tell you what, man. Stick around for a little bit. I ain't gonna be that fat that long. I hope you're coming up with some new jokes. That's all I got to say. Because I'm motivated. It's been a fire lit in me that I ain't even know was there. I'm past Super Saiyan, bro. I'm going Super Saiyan God right now. Straight up, man. Because I can see for the first time in a long time in my life, I can see my future, man. You know how long in my life, I always talk about how my father died at 36. My brother died at 28. So for a long time, and I've shared this with D-Raj, for a long time in my life, I didn't see my life past 40. I didn't think I would be here. I accepted that shit like, hey, and I think that's why I rushed so much with things. Because I'm like, man, I only got till I'm 40. After that, who knows? But for the first time, I'm able to like, damn, man, I keep this up, I'm going to see 70, 80, healthy. So I mean, you can't.
Making my eyes water up. Relax, cuz. My eyes water up. Relax.
And that's why I say fasting is a transformation, bro. This is not the Jay you have seen the last 4 years. I promise you.
Right.
That Jay was a fucking loser. You hear me? This shit is so real, man. And this is why I say fasting changes you mentally and spiritually, man. Because I can't even explain it, man. I can't even explain it to you, man. I want this for everybody.
Yeah.
But you know the crazy part? They don't want you to feel this way.
No.
They want you to be on antidepressants. They want you to emotionally eat and develop eating disorders. They want you to think that you cannot control your emotions. That's why mental health is so big now. Oh, they can't control their emotions, so they must have mental health and anxiety. What? Man, get the fuck out of here, dog. Fast for 10 days and let me know how your anxiety doing. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell you what I know. I believe I suffered from depression. I know I had low insecurity and confidence. Man, you can't tell me shit right now. You can't tell me nothing. And I ain't even to where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just...
I seen a previous comment where they said they're gonna go from saying "What up, big man" to "What up, Slim."
Yeah, straight up, and there not be a joke behind it, man.
Right.
But that's why I say it's just like the weight loss is amazing, but the way I'm changing mentally, like, man, like I'm taking a pay cut. You know, if you've been following me on my YouTube, you know that I'm becoming a CDL instructor. Right. Well, the funny thing about that is, and I had to sit back and really look at this, I've always wanted to help people, and I've always wanted to teach. And now I'm in perfect position to work on my health and teach and make money doing it, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? It took for my health to get crazy and for me to really understand that it's time for a change. And it's so far, I don't mean to get spiritual or nothing like that, but when you really make that change and you really invest all in, you will be surprised how things line up in your life. And the crazy part was they was there the whole time. You was just too ignorant to see it. You was worried about food, or you was too insecure, too a lack of confidence. You had mental health issues. You so worried about everybody else and what they had to say. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm talking to y'all for real. So y'all thought we was gonna come up here and tell you not to eat cheeseburgers. No, we talking about something greater than that. Again, comparing fasting to a diet, cashier at Target, CEO at Walmart. It ain't even in the same country.
Hey, speaking nothing but facts, I start my fasting tonight. I will only eat between the hours of 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. Sparkle Williams, let's get it, baby. Let's get it. You can do it. You can do it. And what we want to do, we'll start with 12 to 6. And we'll start trying to get that a little bit closer, 12 to 5, 12 to 3.
Hey, don't sweat, God, don't sweat.
Hey, bro, you was on one. Like they said, you on one, but But it's we just want people to see, man. And like my mom when she came downstairs, where we're not people on TV. We're real. We just normal, regular people.
I saw how stupid I was, man. A lot of y'all was criticizing me. Y'all saw all the dumb decisions and emotional decisions that I was making. Come on, man. Come on. That's why I could say, and I didn't mean to cut you off, D, but if this guy right here can make this change, bro, anybody can do that shit.
Right.
Me. Mr. Fuck Up, Mr. Job Hop, Mr. Emotional, Mr. Can't Handle Criticism. If I can do this, come on, man. What you waiting on? That's all I got. What you waiting on? I feel like a pastor. Oh, won't you come to this fasting lifestyle?
Let's go and pass that offering plate around.
You notice I got the water right here. Come, oh, won't you come? Drink from the fountain of youth, because that's what fasting really is. But we ain't gonna get into that. It's the fountain of youth is what it really is. That's another reason why they don't want you to fast, because fasting never mind. We ain't gonna get into it. But like I said, I feel like oh, won't you come?
Check out the skin. You know what I'm saying? Check out the skin, bro.
Oh, you see, you know what I mean?
Hey, so I did see a comment though. We're gonna put a little jokey joke in there. Somebody said with the fast on, you're gonna be able to grow some facial hair.
They said to me?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. With the fashion, I don't need to.
Ooh.
I don't need to. Hey, you see these locks though? You know what I'm talking about?
Ooh-wee.
Okay,
Hey, bro, I remember you said your hair wasn't gonna grow. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Somebody told you that. I don't know.
Yeah, man.
Ooh-wee. Fountain of healing, right? That's right.
A lot of things. They told me I'd be on medicine for the rest of my life.
Hey, bro. But yeah, man, it just we want to spread this, man. And people gonna have their differences. People gonna say what they want to say. But again, the truth is in the pudding. Again, you can see him and me. You can see next gen. I showed you the picture of my mother. Like it's self-love is what you're gonna get from it. Okay. That is the main thing. And we just want to pass it on to y'all. And Miss Sparkles, Sparkle Williams, congratulations on starting tonight, and not waiting until tomorrow. And we're gonna be here next Sunday. We want to hear about your results, want to hear about how you feel. And again, if you want to start your own YouTube, I don't know if you have a YouTube. We're gonna check you out. Let me see. Go to channel. Okay, you got 15 subscribers. So you don't have no videos, but go ahead and start putting some videos up. Okay, start putting some videos up, and that's how you can. One of the reasons we're doing this is because what happens is in the journey. Because so many people, everybody wants to go to heaven, nobody wants to die, right? So the journey, because what's going to happen is a month from now, Jay is going to put up a before and an after, and somebody is going to want to do what he did. And they're not going to understand the journey of him getting from point A to point B. Okay. And people have to understand because it's not easy. Okay. No. It's not, we're not saying that it's easy at all. We're saying that the results and the benefits from doing it are just astronomical.
It's going to test you like you've never been tested before. Not just physically. The physical part is easy. To me, it was. But the mental. Right. Good God, oh my! That mental, man, it's because everything we do is associated with food.
Right. And she link for this Navy gal, it's just go to Facebook and type in "Truckers Getting Fit Not Fat." That's the Facebook page. And you also, like I said, you can come up here. I'll send you the email. You can come on here next Sunday, and we can do the live feed then. So, hey, Team B-Raj, hey, all's not having turkey, right? Maybe a juicy tofurkey? What is it? I can't believe I said that. But no, you can't have no turkey because if you trying to water fast. But Miss Nate, yeah, you can go to Truckers Getting Fit Not Fat. That's on the bottom of the screen here. Or like I said, you can next Sunday we'll be back here, and we can have you on the live feed, and you can tell us everything about what you experienced and everything like that. So that's how we can do that.
I'll post the link. If you want to go to my channel and go to my community page, I will post the link and a picture of what the group looks like on Facebook. So for those who really want to come over and participate, and just know, no negativity, you will be blocked instantly. Instantly. You know, we play with the negativity on YouTube. We'll play with it on our Instagram. But that group, that's my. I hate to say my. That's our Pierre Resistance. If that's how you say it. That's our legacy right there. That right there. This what we doing. This is how we want to be remembered. Right. Not because we had 15 trucks making $3 a mile, and you know what I'm saying. No disrespect to nobody. I have to put that out there because people think that I try to be disrespectful, but we're truckers, so we have to. The best way to explain some of the stuff we trying to explain is comparing it to trucking because that's what people know from us is trucking for right now. But that's what we want to be. I know for me, this is what I want to be remembered for. Not all the flip-flopping, not the CDL instructor, not none of this. You know what I'm saying? I want to remember for this journey right here. You know what I'm saying? And how I, but that's what I'm saying. The fasting physically is easy to me. Mentally is hard. The hardest part is after the fast because if you're doing a long-term fast, the key to it all is what you do after. And that's what any diet.
Somebody did ask, what are you planning on doing after your fast?
Plant-based. Plant-based. I actually watched a video on it, when I stayed up to 3 a.m. Plant-based, all plant-based is the diet of a vegan. Because we forget, a lot of people say, I'm vegan. Vegans go 100% no animals, no clothing, nothing that has animal products in it. That's a vegan. So understand what you're saying when you said, a vegan is you don't have no contact with no animal products whatsoever. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing plant-based, which is the eating formula of a vegan. So no meats, no dairy, and no eggs. The eggs should be pretty easy. I've already pretty much, haven't had the meat. Well, I haven't had any of them in 16 days. So, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, that's the beauty of fasting. Because if you like some of these diets, and I'm not calling fasting a diet. I'm calling these things diets. Keto, carnivore, counting calories, all that stuff. You never stop eating. So, and this is just my opinion. I'm not formulating nothing here. I'm not whatever. So, in my opinion, if you never stop eating, you never give your chance an opportunity to reprogram your mind as far as what is good and not. You know what I'm saying? With fasting, the beauty about fasting is that if you do a long-term fast, you're giving your body an opportunity. It's just like when we were kids, we get to a level in the game and we about to die, we hit the restart button. What I'm doing is hitting a restart button on my life. How some people say you don't get the chance to restart your life. Fasting is the closest thing you're going to get to being able to restart your life. So what I plan on doing is staying away from meat, staying away from dairy, which includes ice cream, cheese, and all that, and eggs. I think the meat and the eggs are going to be easy. The cheese, I think it's going to be a struggle, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do better than what I think. But the way I look at it, the way I eat or have been eating all these years is probably 90 to 95% unhealthy and 5 to 10% healthy. I just want to try to flip that.
Right.
I want to try to flip that. I want to try to be eating 90 to 95% healthy and 5 to 10% not healthy, family gatherings. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll go 100%, but I just don't want to. That's the thing. Don't put too high expectations on yourself. It took you 20 years, 25, 30, 40, 45 years to put yourself the way you are now. You're not going to change that joint in 3 months. It's just not going to happen. That's unrealistic. Don't be so hard on yourself. Be accountable, but don't be unrealistic. And also, some of the other non-food things I plan on giving up. I plan on giving up alcohol. plan on giving up alcohol. I thought about it long and hard. Alcohol has never brought me anything but the same thing that these medicines brought, which is a false reality. Just like these medicines give you the false reality that you're healthy, alcohol was giving me the false reality that I was okay with how I felt. And I don't want to go back to that because I feel that way naturally. The way I would feel after, a fifth of tequila or, whatever, that, people get that happy drunk. Well, I feel happy drunk all the time now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like, I need to go back to that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, what is that? Oh, the smoothie. I thought that was somebody's thigh. But as far as like food, no meats, no dairy, no cheese, and no alcohol. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I may make other changes, but it's really nothing else. The only other thing I could feel like I need to cut from my life is certain people. But, that's another topic for another day. So, but as far as putting stuff in my body, because, to make another point on that, you got to realize the things that you surround yourself with dictate things that you put in your body. You understand? Again, just how I said, because of this dude right here, I've been going strong for 16 days. I can't say that with, some other people, family members. Right. I wouldn't have made it past 16 hours. That influence, that peer pressure that, we thought is just something we tell kids in middle school to deal with. No. That follows us for the rest of our life. Peer pressure is real, especially when you are weak and you are sick in the mind, like we talked about earlier. So the situations you put yourself in, the people you surround yourself with is pivotal if you're going to try to do something like fasting or whatever, any type of life, because you're going to get criticism. And the crazy part was people always say, well, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody you fasting. No. My thing is, if you have to hide your lifestyle from the people around you, you need to hide from the people around you. Because if they are not comfortable enough with you wanting to be better, just because they don't agree with it, they ain't good for you anyways. So they just as toxic as the food you put in yourself.
Yeah, you're going to get some pushback. Pushback because people don't understand. And the crazy thing, you didn't get any pushback when I was being unhealthy.
At all.
Trying to be healthy, now we're getting pushback. It makes no sense.
So hope I answered that question. I know I be long-winded, man. I'm sorry. I talk a lot on stuff I'm passionate about. If we'd have came up here talking about lease, I wouldn't have said a word. I wouldn't have said a word, bro. I promise you. I'd have been sitting there like that. So I only speak this way, people, because I don't feel entitled. I don't think I'm over anybody. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I just, this is new to me. The way I'm talking now and this is new to me. So this is just a reaction. When I see a question, I start getting into my spiel. It just, my spirit and my emotion just take over, and it's just like, yo, this is what it is. Because we not gonna, if you ask somebody about a diet, and they kind of like, I've been kind of doing this. You know what I'm saying? There's no confidence in that answer. It's a lot of people out there like that. Oh yeah, man. I've kind of been going to the gym every now and then doing it. Nah, man, you got to be energetic with it to convince somebody that you are really doing it. Like, I'm woo, you know what I'm saying? So feel my energy. Take my energy. I'll be more than happy to give you this energy. There's too much negative energy going around anyways. I'll be happy to give you my energy. If you want to start fasting tonight, tomorrow, take my energy. Use it as inspiration, motivation, whatever it is you need to do. Let's get it. Because we can do it. You can do it. Don't let nobody stop you.
Sparkle Williams says, is that 16 days of only water?
That is correct.
How are you not dead?
Bro, my body is built for fasting, long-term fasting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to explain it in the simplest terms, imagine, okay, let me think. A taco truck. Huh?
She said, I got this. I said, yes, you do.
Sparkle, imagine a taco truck or ice cream truck. No more inventory. Somebody comes up to the ice cream truck, yo, you ain't gonna get no more ice cream. So however much you got is what you got. That ice cream truck may last a week. Now imagine going in Costco, Walmart, Sam's Club, and they telling them that same thing. Hey, you ain't getting nothing else. That Walmart might last a month with the stuff that's in there. It's the same thing with our bodies. I have more to live off of. You know what I'm saying? So I can go longer because my body has more to. I mean, this is Golden Corral, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Taco. I got a variety of fat that the body can munch on. So that's why I'm able to go this long.
Hereditary, not hereditary. Right.
You knew what I meant though.
Yeah. But it says, who's your friend? Ari dude speaking. That's my boy Jay, man. He's getting it in. So, oh, no such thing as long-winded, dude. Keep it Ari. So.
You said what?
It was Joe Serrano said that when you said you were long-winded, he said there's no such thing as long-winded. Keep being Ari. You know what that is, right?
I don't know what Ari mean.
That's Jamaicans like being cool, being, you know.
Oh, okay.
Cool,
I appreciate that then, man. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, so but yeah, man, that's what it is. So we got Sparkle Williams. She's starting her fast tonight, and she's gonna eat only between 12 and 6. So we'll love to hear from you. Sunday, if you want, send me an email. Here, I'll put the email right here real quick.
We still waiting on Joey.
Oh yeah, we still waiting on Joey. Okay, I'm gonna text Joey. But send me an email so we can get you on here tomorrow, Sunday, or even Sunday. Just give me some information. I can put it out on the live feed or whatever. We got who else? It was somebody else. Sparkle and Navy gal. She joined the group. You got it approved on there. You got accepted and stuff. So we'll see you in there. And also, I think she was gonna do something. I can't remember, Miss Navy girl. Was you gonna do something?
Oh, you already accepted her, Nikki?
Yeah. So
I feel like that. Oh, won't you come? Hold on, let me put on the gospel music and start hitting with it.
Hey, hold on, whoa, no gospel music.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, that was a good idea though. We could do it.
Yeah, that joke would be my bad.
But so yeah, Sparkle and Miss
won't you come? Come on down.
We do send an offering plate and truckers getting fit not fat every Wednesday. Okay.
If you're looking for a new fasting home,
right.
A new weight loss home, won't you come? We are here to support you. Ushers are walking down the aisles, ministers down below. Won't you come to
stupid, yo. Man.
Bluebird, because if we play gospel music, YouTube will take the video down because of copyright issues.
Yeah.
You don't like gospel music is because of YouTube. YouTube is getting very strict.
Yeah. So okay, Navy gal said she's gonna post her results. Okay, cool. So we'll see her in the group, and we'll share it over here in the live feed next week. So that's cool.
Yes.
Miss Clarissa Rankings said she was going to do it next Sunday. So we're gonna get her on here next Sunday. So that's 3 people. And I'm sure some people are probably watching. They probably going to try this. I'm going to put it out there. Hey, more power to you. Do it. Okay. It's okay. You got to broadcast. Do your thing.
Any questions? Hey, you can find me. You can find D-Rod's Instagram on the group. Please don't hesitate. Also, again, I would strongly recommend checking out A Healthy Alternative. A lot of questions that people have been answered in there several times. That's a big help for me.
Certified people as well.
Say again?
I said about certified people as well.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I would definitely check that group out as well. I also like to recommend Dr. Berg. I mean, the information that Dr. Berg puts out there about intermittent fasting and long. He's one of the few doctors that actually supports long-term water fasting. You know what I'm saying? So he gives you for those who need that professional medical, you know what I'm saying? He gives you that. You know, he got like 3 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So he big time. He ain't just no, medical student or whatever. No, he's he speaks on shows and stuff like that. So if you don't feel like we have the accreditations to be giving out this type of information, definitely check him out, and he will put all your worries at ease. But we also say we have to put the disclaimer out there: check with your medical professionals. We don't want you doing anything that's going to harm yourself. But we have done it. We have become harmed. I've actually become unharmed. So I can only tell you my experience though, and this is just the beginning. Again, I done lost 70 pounds and I'm still 374. I got a ways to go. I could still lose another 130 pounds, honestly. And who knows, man? I'm trying to. You know what I'm saying? I think my goal is to be 300 pounds by my birthday, which is February the 2nd. And D-Raj has a bet with me. He thinks I'm going to be 350 by the end of this year. So we're going to see how that goes. It's the first time I've ever bet. Yeah, it's the first time I've ever betted against myself. So it's kind of weird. But we will see how that goes. But hey, man, it's a journey, man. We all on this together. We all on this together.
We're not gonna find you, Miss Navy gal. Trust me, we ain't no clowning out here. We just want the best for everybody. So we straight motivation. And Alvin Haynes said definitely going to start intermittent fasting. So that's like 4 or 5 right there. Hey, welcome to the team.
Hey, won't you come? Oh, Jesus, won't you come? Hallelujah.
That offering plate about to be nice, boy. hey, Pastor go get him a new car.
You know what I'm saying? A new camera.
and real quick, again, the side effects, man. Okay, 1, you're gonna save some money. Okay, 2, you will see your trash can won't be as full. Okay, 3, okay, you're gonna lose some weight. You're gonna get a clear mind. You're gonna get some energy. And again, what's gonna happen? Sometimes you're gonna feel like your energy is depleted. Take your 25-minute nap.
Yeah.
Take your 25 minutes. And real quick, I gotta go to work. So what's more important, work or your health? Yeah. Okay, understand that. Yeah. Work or your health. Okay, so
if you're a truck driver, if you can't pull over, take a 30-minute nap, then you already being unproductive anyway. So you setting yourself up.
You in trouble, right?
We all know. I ain't been out of trucking that long to not know. Most of these brokers and customers are giving you more than enough time to get that load there on time. So if you can't pull over, take a 30-minute nap because you spent 30 minutes going in and waiting on a pizza from Pizza Hut, from the Pizza Hut Express to the TA, yeah, I'm talking about you. Hey, that's on you. Hey, bro, we're going to keep it a buck. We're going to keep it a buck. They wanted that pizza that's been, now I don't want this cheese that's been sitting here for 2 hours. I want a fresh pizza. Hey, bro, come on, we're going to keep it up. Hey, we're going to keep it a buck. We keep it a buck.
Hey, bro. Oh, man. Intermittent fasting is the best start. Yes. Start that way. Okay, because again, you'll see the benefits of it. And then one day you'll be like, you know what? Because what'll happen is something happens and you miss your mark to eat. And you're like, wait a minute, is it almost 24 hours since I ate? And then you can go from there. I promise you, you're gonna go from there. So
another side effect that I want. Listen, I gotta be mature. Let's just say, because when you fast, you're giving yourself time to unclog a lot of your arteries and stuff that has been clogged up. So that blood flow. Woo, woo. Hey, man. And then on top of that, they say, what is it, for every 50 pounds you lose? Hey, bro. Hey, look. Hey, just like my boy Next Gen was keeping it up with the tying the shoes and all that. Hey, bro. Hey, big dudes.
Here go Joey. Hold on, Joey. I got something for you, Joey, real quick. Hold on. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. There you go, Joey.
Hey, big dudes. I'm just saying, man. You're going to be walking around like King Dingaling, man. I'm just letting you know. That weight start dropping, boy. You going to start seeing yourself in another angle, boy. Like, you going to be like, yeah, that's me.
Joey, you see that, Joey? There you go, right there. We waiting, cuz. He sounds so juvenile.
What that mean, Juvia? What that mean? I don't know what that mean.
Like a child, but you sound crazy. You sound crazy. But yeah, man, this right here was a beautiful live feed.
Joy know what I'm talking about. Joy lost over 100. Hey, Joy. Hey, just blink 3 times if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? What you got, about 4 kids? Yeah, that weight came. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm over here like, dog, bro, I didn't know I was capable of this. You know, so I forgot. So, good God, right? Look, bro, I'm over here like, walking around feeling like the man. Oh, yes,
Hey,
sir.
yo, you two, y'all being fresh. We all married though, so right. We all married, so we
Oh
gonna
yeah,
be
I'm married
good.
100%. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Good God Almighty, boy.
No doubt.
I was 374, so boy, don't let me get down to woo.
Ooh, sis ain't gonna know how to act, boy. She ain't gonna know how to act.
Good God
Ooh-wee.
Almighty, boy.
But yeah, man, like I said, we gonna bring this to a close. The boy got to get up in the morning. But this was a
I'm so
beautiful
sorry.
last week, and I appreciate you sharing your experience. I appreciate Next Gen sharing his experience, man. Like I said, I want more people to come up here and share it, man. Share it. And like I said, any questions you got, come up here, put yourself in front of yourself. I don't know if that makes sense, but and just talk about it. That's step one. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this platform is for, and just have fun with it. So I see. Finally dawned on me, Joey Rankin in here, and I would do the Jay. Yeah, you guys are doing great work. Keep more. Okay, yep, no doubt, Jack Jim. We appreciate you. Sweet dreams, all be kind to
Hey
one
man,
another. Right.
I need to give me a red hat. Make fasting great again, bro.
Hey, on some real. On some real, bro. On some real.
But, hey man, look forward to seeing y'all again on next Sunday, man.
Yeah, no more chest of chicken, cuz. No more chest of chicken.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep this energy going. Let's keep this movement going. Let's just keep it going, man. You know, invite a friend next Sunday.
Right.
You know, I like to think that, you know, this is not like anything else going on YouTube in the trucking industry right now.
Yeah.
So when you come back next Sunday, send the link to somebody, man. Share it, send the link, because this is what people really need to be talking about, straight up. You know, you want to take a break from all the other stuff going on and just get some good vibes, good information, good opinions, good journeys, and just really like motivate from regular people like you, me, and you know what I'm saying? Next Sunday, we need to make a specific time. I'm sure D-Raj will post it on his channel sometime this week. What specific time we're gonna do it, because you know our schedules change. But come back next week, man. Let's keep this conversation going. And we look forward to we don't want it to just be us. This ain't just about us. Just like Next Gen came in this week, last week it was Joy. You don't have to be a YouTuber to come up here. No. You know, we want any and everybody to come up here and tell us about your struggles. You know, tell us about what you feel like you're struggling with. You know what I'm saying? Just come talk to us, man. That's all we this family. You understand me? This is family. Come talk. Let's chop it up. Come on in next Sunday and let's continue to do great work. Let's continue to do something that's gonna matter. You know, something we can be proud of. There is no I, you, he, it's us. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? So come on back next Sunday, man. And appreciate y'all coming in, showing love, man. You know, it is what it is. You know what I always say. As always, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God, family, love. And as always, take care of your health, and your health will take care of you.
Boom. And life is simple. Choose to be happy. And if you ain't about that life, get out that truck. So we'll holler at y'all, man. Peace, love, and happiness.